So, good afternoon, good evening. It is Sunday evening, and we have a Premier League game against the bottom of the table team. And it's not as easy as we think it's going to be. obviously, the way we've been playing recently, we have been absolutely garbage, and we haven't kept a clean sheet since the 30th of January against Manchester United, which is kind of worrying for a team that are conceding goals every game. It means that we have to score at least 2 every game to win it, which you can't always do, let's be real. But at the same time, we're struggling to create, we're struggling to keep clean sheets. And when you look at that starting 11 today, you realise that once there's 3 or 4 players out injured, we ain't that great. And mate, it is actually mad. It is actually mad. Look at the state of that back line. Chambers, Holding, Marie and Saka. So we've now got one of our best attacking creative players playing at left back today. The nice bit is that we do get to see Gabriel Martinelli. He is alive and well. And it's the first start he's had in as long as I can remember, if I'm being completely honest. But it's not the greatest of starting 11s. Granit Xhaka, Ceballos, we've seen that partnership quite a lot this season, and it's not been great on any occasion. Obviously, Thomas Partey's not been the Thomas Partey of Atletico, but you never know. The one thing I will say is Sheffield United, they're already relegated. I think that's pretty clear. So they might just go, sod it, let's just go for it. And this is why I'm worried about this game, because they're already more physical than us. They're already relegated. And a few of these players will be playing for positions in the Premier League next season, because some of them are good enough to play Premier League football, and they will be trying to get performances in so that they can get a move in the summer. But I'm fairly confident, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. Don't forget, this is the same Sheffield United team that have got hardly any goals, hardly any points, that have beaten Manchester United this season. And last time I checked, Man United were drawing 1-1 at Tottenham. And Pogba missed an absolute sitter a minute ago, just before I started this. I don't know what the score is now. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about this lineup? I'm not really feeling it, if I'm honest. But what else can we do? Look at the state of our bench. I don't know why Leno's in goal again. What was the point? Oh, Man United are 2-1 up, are they? Who scored for United the second? I don't know why Leno's in goal. I mean, I don't know what he's done to warrant another start when he's been really poor recently. Why did we loan Matt Ryan? I don't understand that one. Why did we loan him? Because if it was a case of loaning him just in case Leno gets injured, well, what's the chances of a goalkeeper getting injured? Very unlikely. So I don't really know. I'm not really feeling this lineup, if I'm honest. And oh dear, we shall see. As for our captain, I did the press conference reaction. Make sure you smash the likes up, by the way. Make sure we're getting these likes flying up. Let's get as many as we can by kickoff. I want at least 600 by kickoff. The press conference reaction, if I'm looking at it now, he said in his press conference, Aubameyang is completely committed. Well, he's not, because apparently he's now got flu. Is flu even a thing anymore? I thought it was C19. Obama who? Obama what? Obama nowhere, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. And has he got ozolitis? I don't know. Maybe he's one of the players that is revolting, because there is a few of them. And I know for a fact that there's a few players that don't want this manager here. A few of them didn't want him to begin with. They were talking about other managers to the hierarchy, but they went with Arteta. But he's completely ruined this manager, along with Aubameyang. It's not just Arteta's fault, but between the pair of them, they have totally ruined one of the best strikers in the league. And now he's apparently got flu. All right, mate. Obviously, Smith Rowe's not made it. Martin Odegaard's not made it. The fact that he said in his press conference the other day that he's been playing Odegaard through injury. Well done, mate. Well done. I wonder what Real Madrid think of that one. Seriously, like one of the most injury-prone players on the planet for his age, and you're playing him through injury. Yeah, no shock that he's now injured. Even more. I don't get it. Smith Rowe, obviously he didn't make it. And David Luiz, we knew was out. Kieran Tierney's out for at least 4 to 6 weeks. We know that that's going to be 4 to 6 months. We already know that. 21 Cabbage, baby. Yeah, 21 Cabbage is sitting at home probably watching my stream. Big up Aubameyang. Make sure you get the manager sacked, bruv. Yeah, and then pull your socks up and do the business. Because if we lose today, wow, I don't even know what to say if we lose today, because they're bottom of the table. Real talk, they're bottom of the table. And when I did a show with Rance the other day, he said that there's other teams in this league that play better football than Arsenal and Man United. One of them is Brighton. They were sat 16th in the league. If they had top players, they wouldn't be sat 16th in the league. Yeah, they've got Danny Welbeck and Malpai up front. And if Graham Potter had been in charge of our squad this season, where do you think we would have finished? Or where would you think we'd be sitting right now? I don't really know. I think we'd definitely be in the top 6. I'm not so sure whether we would have made top 4 with Graham Potter, but he is a quality young manager. I'm not just saying that because he's my older brother, but he does play an attractive style of football, and they create chance after chance after chance. And talking of chance creation, Sheffield United have created one big chance less than Arsenal this season, and they're bottom of the table. That kind of sums up where we're at right now. I don't really understand what's gone wrong this season. I'm going to do a stream at the end of this season. And if he's still manager, I'll be highlighting every single mistake he has made this season. And there's well over 100, by the way, because I wrote them down the other day. And the first one was getting rid of the goalkeeper to Aston Villa. And but yeah, that's a different stream. Today, it's all about the game. Ola will be joining me as well. I'm not sure Chig will tonight, but Ola is going to join me. And I've told him not to swear tonight. He said it depends what Arsenal turn up. So yes, I agree with him on that one. But yeah, I'm not so sure Chig will be making it tonight, if I'm honest. But we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully he does, but I'm not so sure he will. But anyway, we move on. Let's go. Let's read some of your comments out. Read some of your comments out even. Make sure you're smashing the likes up. With Potter would be at least top 6. I think the same. Lee defending his brother. Mate, I watched El Clasico the other night. And let me tell you something right now. I haven't watched La Liga for, like, properly, because I used to watch it relentlessly. Every game at the weekend that was on Sky, when they had it on Sky back in the day, I used to watch every single game. But I haven't watched La Liga 4 years, 5 years maybe. When I watched that El Clasico the other night, I see a Barcelona team that had 5 players in the first 11, 23 years or younger. And I was like, this is one of the biggest clubs on the planet, if not the biggest club on the planet. And they have gone with 5 players that are 23 years old or younger in their starting 11. Our manager was asked about Gabriel Martinelli and said, we can't just throw 5 or 6 youngsters in the side. Well, how comes Barcelona can then? I don't really get that. And Barcelona should have got back and nicked that game to be a draw at the end. They hit the bar in stoppage time. That was one of the best games of football I've seen this season. It's the first La Liga game I've seen all season. I've watched flipping hundreds of games this season, and I'd say probably 2/3 of them have been shite, like real bad football matches. I mean, that Tottenham game in the first half against United, what a load of rubbish. You know, there's been other games this season where it's just been a bore fest. But that was the first game I've watched this season in La Liga, and that league, just them two alone. I know they're not. I know Barca ain't having the greatest of seasons. If we played that Barcelona team that played Madrid the other night, they would absolutely wallop us. Yeah, and that ain't even a joke. They would absolutely smash us apart. And the rain, by the way, was actually mad. Like, you've never seen rain like it, but it is what it is. Hope all is well with Chig. Yeah, listen, he's sound as far as I'm aware, mate. So yeah, I just don't think he'll be joining today. But I'm like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure he's not. But I don't want to say yes, he's definitely not. But I don't think he'll make it today. But we shall see. But Ola's going to jump on as well. And afterwards, we're going to do the fan cams. Big up to Tom and Brandon as well. They did the Vibe show. Pedri and Fati. Yeah. The guy who scored as well, I can't remember his name, Mugisa. Yeah, he is a quality footballer, that boy. Absolutely class. He was up and down that right flank, yeah. Like, Hector Bellerin needs to watch videos of him, mate. He was absolutely brilliant. He was playing in a back 3 at one point. Yeah, and then they changed their formation. He went right back. Yeah, and he actually outpaced Vinicius Jr. Yeah, they put the graphic up on beIN Sport of quickest players on the pitch, and they both had a dash to try and get the. I think Vinicius had the ball though, but he outpaced Vinicius Jr. And I was like, "Right, you're actually quicker than you look, mate." Mingiza, that's it. Mingiza, that's him. Absolutely class. He was playing at right back all that second half. Yeah, absolutely fantastic player, mate. Yeah, he played centre back. I'm not sure whether he is a centre back, but he played centre back in a free in the first half. Second half, he was up and down that right flank all game long. There you go. You lot are mad. You already know he's a centre back. This is why I love this chat. You tell me everything. He's linked with Arsenal. I'll give him a heads up if he's watching the stream. Stay at Barca, mate. Stay at Barca. But there you go. He's a good. He looks like a good little player. Pedri's sick. Yeah, I've watched Pedri a couple of times. Like when he was breaking through, I see a couple of their reserve team games when I was over in Spain. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched any La Liga all season. But when I was back in Spain, I've watched a couple of Barcelona like reserves before he came into the first team. Yeah, absolute baller. Always in between the lines, comfortable on the ball. Do you know who he reminds me of? Santi Cazorla. Like low centre of gravity, can spin left foot, right foot. Pedri's an absolute baller, mate. I'll take you over Holding, my friend. Man said you're a deluded fan. Well, I'm not deluded, am I? We're sat 11th in the table, and Brighton have conceded 3 goals less than more than us. Sorry, and we've scored 7 more than Brighton. Brighton, like really? Brighton. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, Sid. Stick a like or a dislike on the video, my friend. Yeah, Benzema's goal was sick, bro. A little back heel, lovely jubbly. Young Iniesta in the making. Yeah, man, he does look a very good player. I can't lie. Very good player. But there we go. Let's continue. That game shows why Odegaard ain't going to be playing for Madrid for a while. Well, it could be hard for him to get in that team, mate. I can't lie. And Asensio's in good form at the moment as well. Man United are 3-1 up, apparently. Greenwood. There you go, 3-1. Do you know what? I see a stat earlier. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the first Man United manager in their history to concede 7 goals over a course of a season to Tottenham. It's mad, isn't it? It is actually mad. Arteta finally frees Martinelli. Yes, he has freed up Martinelli. Make sure you're smashing the likes up. This is a disgrace. We're on 114 likes. 114. That is abysmal, mate. That's nearly as bad as our performances this season. Come on, man. Let's slap that up to 200 real quick. And we can move from there. And I'm going to get the Southampton team, the Sheffield United team up in a second. Just have a little look what they're going with. I shall do that in a minute. 1 sec. And I'm kind of confident, but I'm kind of confident quite a lot. And then we end up with egg on our faces, don't we? So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win, put it that way. And it's going to be a hard-fought game. Let's see what their starting 11 is. Their starting 11 is Ramsdale, Ampadu, Egan, Stevens, Baldock, Osborne, and then they've got Norwood, Lundstrom and Fleck, McGoldrick and Burke up front. There you go. McGoldrick only ever scores against the bigger teams, which means we're safe because we're not a big team anymore. Which means we'll be all right. We'll be fine. He won't score today, he says. I'm just giving it the kiss of death. I gave that Man United game the kiss of death. I gave it to Gary Neville and said, this is going to be a boring 0-0 game. And it's finished 3-1. So there you go. It is what it is. But there you go. Anyway, let's carry on. Big up to Aaron on Facebook. Big up to everyone on Facebook. If you could share the stream, I'd be most appreciative. That would be lovely. And he says Arteta is deluded along with all the people backing him. But I've never seen a manager of a club like of our size and history and stuff like that get so much backing for doing the worst it's done in 30, 40 years. I don't think I've ever seen a manager get this much praise. I don't get where it comes from. I've seen nothing from this manager to suggest that he's any good. And he's been here nearly as long as the last manager, who I could see bits of things that I could say, yeah, that was really good, or yeah, your squad was worse, or oh, I remember when you changed the tactics in that game and it worked, or you made subs at half time and totally won us the game. I could say that with the last manager. I could see a pattern of play with the last manager. This manager, what is our style of play? I don't really get it. I genuinely have no idea what we try and do in games. Yeah, and people sit and cry about these players all they like. Yeah, the squad's not the greatest. Of course it ain't. But when we beat West Brom 5-0, when we beat Man United, when we beat Man City, Chelsea, when we beat Tottenham, when we beat Leeds United, Newcastle, was anyone blaming the players? They weren't, were they? At least I'm consistent with it. Yeah, because if you're going to blame the players when we win 5-0 as well. Yeah. Instead, people don't. They just want to blame the players to protect the manager. Listen, I couldn't give a shit if he gets sacked tomorrow. Yeah, because my allegiance is to this football club, not Mikel Arteta's footballing career, yeah, or his managerial career. He's a paid employee at a football club. Yeah, when he's long gone and long been sacked and probably managing Cadiz in Spain, because that's about his level, we'll still be here supporting the football club. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't understand why people fanboy over a manager or over an individual player. Like, yeah, I love Tierney to bits, but when he drops a stinker, I tell you he's dropped a stinker. You know, when other players that I like Pepe, like Martinelli, when they play poor, I say the same as well. The thing is, when the manager drops a stinker and the players lose the game, it's always the players' fault. Well, who picks the players? I don't really get it. Yeah, Cadiz, bruv, Cadiz. The Z is pronounced as a TH. Cadiz. That's about his level as well. That's about the only level he will be managing at, mate, because he ain't going to get a job after he gets sacked from here. He'll be back polishing Pep's head on the touchlines, getting his water bottles for him and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Arnav. He says, Arsenal fans trust the process and don't realise it is run by Kroenke. Exactly. It's run by an owner they don't like, mate. I don't get it. I don't get it. But there you go. There you go. Big up to Josh. He says, wouldn't be surprised if we're 1-0 down by half time. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose 1-0. Full stop. Where can you watch the game live? It's on BT Sport, mate. If you haven't got BT Sport, then VIP League. Type that into a Google search. Click on football. Delete the pop-ups. Type in Arsenal. And click on the link and wait for the timer to count down after you've pressed the play button. And it will come up. You'll be about a minute and a half behind. But there you go. It's not on Sky, mate. The golf is on Sky. It's on BT Sport, Gary. Does the process involve being below Leeds? Mate, listen, the process involves people just... And I said this in midweek. How many massive accounts out there on all social platforms are Arteta out? Can anyone tell me? Because as far as I can see, all of the big Twitter accounts are twerking for him. All of the big Instagram accounts are twerking for him. All of the big YouTube channels are twerking for him. I know Troops is Arteta out. So there's one. Yeah. Other than that, everyone's Arteta in with a massive account. Facebook's the same. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's a two-edged sword. That's what it is. When we lose and you're still trusting the process that don't exist, the rival fans will come and mock you and say, what are you still trusting the manager for? So the views and the notifications, the likes, the retweets, the shares all go through the roof. When we win, it's an Arsenal thing. It's like Arsenal fans just go, oh, see, I can see that he's turned the corner. I said this the other day. The amount of people that have flipped and flopped all season is hilarious. Yeah, and after the North London derby, people were saying, I can see an identity. I can see what he's doing. I'm fully behind the manager. 4 games later, they want him sacked. Make your fucking minds up. Yeah, I can't take these people seriously because I say it as it is. I don't need to. Like, if I wanted to play up, I say this all the time. If I wanted to play up and build this channel quicker than it's building, and don't get it twisted, it's building quick. But I could have had this channel over 100k subs quite comfortably by now. Yeah, if I had played up to the Ozil fans, played up to the Wenger fans. In fact, Wenger weren't even here when I set this channel up. So if I played up to the Ozil fans and I played up to the Arteta fans, yeah, then I could have quite easily doubled the size of this channel. Yeah, because everyone just wants to fit in. When you're getting dubbed a rat, yeah, a rat, and don't worry, that's duly noted. Yeah, when you've been dubbed a rat for wanting the manager out of the football club, and then you're actively calling other people rats. wait until they all say they want Arteta gone, because none of these people can ever say shit to me. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. I told everyone this. Told everyone this before he got the job. Everybody who's been subscribed to this channel since before Arteta got the job, or has seen my videos doing the rounds before Arteta got the job, 25th of November 2019, the video is still there. Yeah, just type in Lee Gunner Arteta out, you'll find the video. It was 3 weeks before he got the job. I said, I ain't backing him. Yeah, I said he'll take us back 4 years. And everything I've said that he will do, he has done. Every single thing. And the people that want to sit there with big accounts, pretending they're trusting a process, that's all they're doing. They're pretending because they know it's getting good traction. Yeah. But people are starting to now put themselves into the next stage of, oh, well, if we go out on Thursday, then I can't see any way how he keeps his job. Well, ain't this part of the process that you said you'd trust for 3 years? Because that's all I've heard for a year and a year and a half is people saying, give it 3 years, give it 4. Oh, it took Klopp 4 years. Well, what? So if we lose on Thursday, what, you sack him? Well, you were saying all the way through that it's a 3-year thing. Yeah, bullshitters, a lot of them. And the funny thing about it is I can sniff it. I can smell it. Smell it a mile off. Yeah, I know which ones are chatting absolute rubbish, and I call them out every time they do it. Literally every time they do it. How can you sit there 4 games ago and say that you're fully trusting the process, you can see what he's doing, and 4 games later say you want him sacked? Like, come on, man. How people don't call these people out, by the way, but don't worry, I will. I'm consistent with my views, and I'll take all the heat. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm not interested in chatting crap about the club. I'm interested in the best for this football club. The best for this football club was never in employing Mikel Arteta. The best was to go and get a top-class manager. And we could, let's be real, if we even had Unai Emery here this season with that squad, we're in the top 4. I don't care what anyone tells me. There's nothing to suggest he wouldn't have got us top 4 with this squad. He nearly got us top 4 with a worse team. Like with Iwobi and all them ones in it, and Mkhitaryan and Lichtsteiner and that, and Petr Cech in goal. So there's nothing to suggest that he wouldn't have got top 4. But even with Wenger, we would be top 4 with this team. Yeah, and like people just want to jump on a hype. Like, I see somebody on Instagram. He put out he can't give out his thoughts on Stan Kroenke because he's got an Arsenal direct partnership. Well, that's a conflict of interest, then, mate. So now I can't take your opinion seriously ever again, can I? Because if you can't tell me your actual opinions, yeah, then why would I listen to you? Yeah, if you're telling me your opinions straight after the game, and then the next day you're on a different show and you're saying something completely different, and then your answer is, oh, it was because tensions were high after the game. Well, don't give me your opinion straight after the game then, because that's not your true opinion, is it? Yeah, or was that your true opinion? You got loads of backlash, and then the next day you changed it. I don't really get it. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in PR. I'm not interested in being liked by everyone. I've got my friends. I've got my family. I don't need friends. Yeah, I'm interested in my football club being successful and winning titles. And that's all it has ever been about. And for others, it ain't, sadly. And that is why when you've got conflict of interests, yeah, all the way across these social media accounts, you're never going to get people's true opinions. And as soon as people get to a massive following, their views are suddenly diluted because all of a sudden sponsors come along, all of a sudden little deals come along with the club shop, and little deals come along here, and oh yeah, you might get a bit of abuse if you're rude about it when you go in the local pub. Like, does anyone seriously care? Like, are you that insecure about yourself that you're worried about what other people think? Really? Anyway, enough of the ramblings. 910 people watching. Slap the likes up. Smash the likes up like we're going to smash Sheffield United. Make sure you're doing that now. 195 likes is an appalling performance, like most of our season. So make sure you're whacking the likes up. Come on, man. We're 23 minutes from kickoff, and we need at least 500 by kickoff. So come on, man. Anyone who ain't like the video, like it. Anyone who ain't subscribed, subscribe. And like I said, Ola will be joining me. I'm not so sure that Chig will. It's not looking likely, if I'm honest. So it'll probably be, well, Ola will be joining. But big up to Hannes. And he says, I'm assuming it's a he. It might be a she. It might be a she, he. Whatever floats your boat. Good luck to you, mate. We playing a 4-3-3 or a 3-5-2? I'm not so sure, if I'm honest. It wouldn't surprise me if Saka is playing in a back four, but I really don't know. Bruv, every time I see the starting 11, it could be 3 formations. It's mad. And that is the problem. We have no identity. Yeah. We haven't changed the culture. Yeah. The process is failing. All of these buzzwords this absolute fraudulent manager has come out with, and people go, oh, Mikel, what a genius. He says process and non-negotiable. I swear, people are dumb. Absolutely dumb. Big up for the donation, my guy. I appreciate that. Big up DJ Crane, my boy. Real one, baby. I've supported Arsenal 20 plus years, but apparently I need to be under 18-year-old. I need to be an under 18-year-old keyboard warrior virgin to be an AFC fan and back Arteta. Bruv, it's actually a joke. And it's like, the thing is, I've said this to you before, yeah, I just want Arsenal to win a title. What's wrong with that? How's that negative to want to win the league? And people want to tell me it can't happen overnight. Absolute rubbish. Rubbish. Go and have a look at Inter Milan. Yeah, go and have a look at them. They were 1 point off the title last season, and they were Europa League finalists. This season, they're walking a title. He's been there the same amount of time as Mikel Arteta, and they were 20-odd points behind Juve when he got the job. Yeah, at the end of that season, they finished 20-odd points behind. So, listen, I don't get it. David Moyes got the job at the same time as this. In fact, 9 days later, yeah, they're fourth, with 55-year-old Mark Noble pulling the strings. Fabianski in goal. Watford loanee centre-back Dawson. They've got Mikel Antonio, who barely scores any goals, up front. They've got Jesse Lingard, who scored 10 times more goals and assists than Martin Odegaard in the same time. Make of that what you will. There you go. Big up to DJ Crane. Big up to everybody watching, man. Make sure you're smashing the likes up. Come on, man. Keep pumping the likes. Big up Rickon. Yeah, Lee, but the players are shit. He chose the players, but they are still shit. So with these players, it literally can't happen overnight. The players are awful. I disagree. Some of these players are good, Rickon. Yeah, some of them are shit. Right? Let's be real here. He chose to bin Martinez. Stupid decision. Yeah, Callum Chambers ain't good enough. Rob Holding ain't good enough. Pablo Marie, I'd keep him because I ain't seen enough of him to form a proper opinion on him, yeah? Bukayo Saka, we know, is decent. Top-class footballer in the making. Danny Ceballos, bruv, seriously. Man wouldn't even get him. Like I said on the stream the other day, the only way this guy is going to the Euros with Spain is if they allow fans back in the ground. It's the only way he's going. Granit Xhaka, boy, I ain't even going to say what I want to say about him. Thomas Partey, quality. Nicola Pepe, quality. Lacazette, he's been all right, but he ain't good enough. Yeah, Martinelli, young talent, could be a superstar all day long. He has to play games. Then you look at the bench. Matt Ryan, yeah, I actually think he's not a bad goalkeeper. I wouldn't say he's a first choice goalkeeper because I would have put Martinez, but I wouldn't be too disappointed with him or even Leno as a backup. But no way are either of these first choice keepers. Becky B, just go and mince down the catwalk, mate. Cedric, I'd keep him as a backup. Gabriel, obviously he stays for now. Although I do think he's massively overrated within our fan base. Mohamed El Neni, not good enough. Aziz, you hipsters in the chat love Aziz because he's got a funky barnet and he can score 30-yarders. But he's a young boy and he's plying his trade and he's trying. William, mad disappointed. Yeah, I didn't want us to go and get him, but once I wouldn't have gone out to get him. But once we were getting him, I was like, cool, decent signing. Not good enough. Reece Nelson. Do you remember when this manager took over and said he's going to make him the next Sterling? Oh, mate, he ain't even going to make him the next Aaron Lennon. Jesus Christ. Eddie Nketiah, call me if you need a goal, yeah? Bruv, you couldn't even get into Leeds in the Championship. How about call up your agent and get a move? Seriously. Then you've got the players that are not there today. Aubameyang is good enough. We know that. You've got Martin Odegaard. I think he's quality, to be fair. But at the same time, he's on loan. Yeah? I don't know what we do there. You've got Smith Rowe. I think he's good enough. We've got David Luiz. He's probably been he has been our best centre-back this season, but he shouldn't be here. He's not good enough consistently at the high level that we require to win titles. So you've then got Maitland-Niles on loan. I think he's good enough. Yeah, I think Joe Willock. I don't know about Joe Willock. Sometimes I look at him, I think you're going to be good, and then other times I think, what the fuck are you doing, mate? So maybe as a backup squad player, maybe. Then you look at who else we got on loan? Guendouzi. All day long I'm keeping him. Lucas Torreira is better than Granit Xhaka and Ceballos combined, but he don't want to be here. I get that, and obviously his mum's passed away, so he's likely to go. Then who else we got? Kolasinac. We've let our left back go out on loan. And now the only left back we had, which is our main left back's injured. So now we're playing a right winger at left back. This is vibes of Arsene Wenger days, baby. So we could probably put together a squad of Tierney's obviously good enough. We know that. We could probably put together a squad of 15 really decent players or starting 11 players. Yeah, out of the squad of players that are available to us, right? The other 10 can jog on. But this manager is keeping them. This manager is giving Rob Holding a new deal. He's offered El Neni a new deal. He offered Mustafi a new deal, for God's sake. You know, these are his decisions. Yeah, these are on his head. He has played Granit Xhaka every minute of every game nearly. Yeah, he will sign him up to another deal before he gets sacked, which means we're stuck with him. He begged him to stay. He begged Bellerin to stay. William Saliba's another one I forgot. Big up to Jared. All day long. And when I said, and people will remember this, when I said before the season started, I want to see Maitland-Niles at right back, Saliba, Gabriel and Tierney as a back four, the majority of the chat laughed at me. Yeah, and said, oh, that's too young to be a back four, you know. Well, now look. What do I know? What do I know? And that could have been the back four. Martinez in goal. That's now a back five. Midfield, Partey. You go and put, you could even put Maitland-Niles in there, although his passing is not good enough for me to play in midfield, which is why I'd put him at right back. But you go and get a midfielder and put him next to Partey. Then you can put Smith Rowe at number 10. You then play Pepe on the right. You play Martinelli on the left. You play Aubameyang down the middle. You've then got Guendouzi on the bench. You've got Marie on the bench. You've got other players on the bench. The Willocks, the fucking, who was the other one I said? I can't remember. Who was the other one? I don't know. I can't remember who it was. Cedric. And there's other players that we could bring in as well. All of a sudden, you've got the makings of a decent team, and you just add a few more to it. Yeah. So when you get your Tierney out injured, you've got a backup left back. This club has got no direction, no plan, and no vision. And people just want to go by what the super fans say. Oh, it's amazing. Super fan. Yeah. I'll tell you who the real super fans are. You lot that get up at 4 a.m. to watch this crap. Yeah, mad. Absolutely mad. Lee, you seem to have that shy... Have you seen that Shy Havertz performance yesterday? Reminded me of a prime Bergkamp. Oh, dear. To be fair, he played very, very well yesterday. Very, very well yesterday. But do it consistently now. Do it very consistently, and we'll see. I like Shy Havertz. I think he's a very good player, by the way. And I do rate him, and I do think he'll come good. But we shall see, innit? But this is the thing. What I don't understand is that people are quick to write off a player, yeah, like Willian, for example, after 3 months. But that's 3 months into a 3-year contract. So surely that's a 3-year process, right? Yeah. Football fans are the most hypocritical fans on the planet. How can you write a manager off, sorry, a player off after 3 months, but back a manager for 4 years after 3 months? That makes no sense to me. Yeah, you're backing a manager based on absolutely nothing, but he's been here 3 months. But you'll write a player off after 3 months because he's had 6 bad games, but he's here for 3-year contract. Well, surely that's a 3-year process, and at the end of it, he should be great, yeah? Because he's going to get better each time, right? No, of course not, because it's Willian. Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot it's Willian. It's Willian. Oof, sorry. But there you go. Anyway, keep pumping the likes up. Keep pumping the likes up. Worst Arsenal I've ever seen. But do you know what? In terms of the squad, it's not the worst I've ever seen, because I don't think the squad is as bad as 11th place. But I think that a lot of them have down tools on this manager. The manager's shocking. Yeah, this manager is crap, mate. I don't care what anyone tells me. There is nothing anyone can tell me. They can use the 2 trophies crap that they come out with. That's not an excuse. Yeah? No. Di Matteo won the Champions League and the FA Cup inside 26 games. So working on that basis, Di Matteo is the greatest manager ever to have managed in world football then, right? Their logic makes no sense, mate. It's a cult. It's actually a cult. It's actually worse than Wenger as well. Yeah, at least with Wenger, I could get it. Yeah, at least Wenger won top honours at this football club. This guy's won an FA Cup and everyone's going giddy. Like, really? When we play Wenger hangovers, I have no confidence. Exactly, DVS. And these are the thank you, lads, for both of them donations. And this is the thing. Like, Granit Xhaka, Lacazette, Chambers, Holding. There's 4 players straight away that are Wenger players. Who else is there? That's it in there. Then Bellerin on the bench. El Neni, I think that's it. So 6 players. 6 players in there are Wenger players. And he's begged every single one of them pretty much to stay so far. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it, but there you go. Everybody telling me that there's people in the chat. No, these people are doing their own watch-alongs, so I don't know why these people are thick to come into my chat pretending to be somebody who's live right now. Like, I don't get that. Like, you're bored, mate. Like, lockdown must have you locked down, bruv. One of them ones, isn't it? Smash the likes up. Smash the likes up. How many likes we got? We are 10 minutes till kickoff. 289 on likes. You lot are appalling today, man. Seriously, you absolute rats. Yeah, seriously, disgraceful behavior. 289. There's 1,000 people watching, man. Hit the like. Hit the likes. And give us some score predictions. Are we going to win? Are we going to win? Ola will be joining me very shortly as well, by the way. He will be joining very, very soon. Where are we at? Right. Let's go with these score predictions. Leicester are bottling top 4. Yeah, I noticed I haven't seen Georgie in the chat for a couple of games. It's happened again. It's happened again. They're going to finish 6th. Trust me. They will finish 6th. Let's go with the score predictions. Our owners want a puppet like Arteta. They want the puppet fans as well. Big up to King R7. Lee is a fraud. Yes, I'm a fraud. Tell me, enlighten me, my friend. Give me the story. What's the story, my friend, Jack Anori? Tell me in which way I'm a fraud, my friend, and I'll pin it. Stick it in the chat, mate. I'm always open to a good laugh. Irish Joe's going for a Desmond. Carl Rossi's going Desmond. Big up to my man. I'm not going to even try and pronounce your name, but big up to you. 3-0. I'm not going to pronounce your name either, my friend. 0-0. 2-1 to the Arsenal. 3-0 Martinelli hat-trick. Big up Drew on Facebook. These comments are flying in as well, so if I don't grab more, I apologise. 2-0 to Arsenal. Big up Tyus. Trust the process. Trust the process. 3-2 to Sheffield. More chance of marrying Kelly Brook tonight, mate, than that happening. Like that name and profile pic, I just clubbed it. Bald teeth in the cut. Bald teeth. Oh dear, oh dear. Big up Mish as well. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. 2-1 to Arsenal. Pepe to score a brace. I do think Pepe has scored today. A man said I was deluded a minute ago, you know. Look, man put in Lee Gunner, you are a fraud. You are deluded. Yeah. And the manager just put 6-2 to Sheffield Utd. You're a troll, bruv. Get out of my chat. Weirdo. What's the matter with these? Don't block him. He's all right. Just leave him. Predicting 3-1, but can see 1-1. 1-1. Desmond, 3-1, 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if we lose. Same. Big up to Marble Hall. Seems small time, but I want to finish above Spurs again. Funny how Spurs fans don't talk about power shift no more. That's very true. That's because they all don't like Jose, mate. 2-1s. A lot of 2-1s flying about. A lot of 2-1s. A lot of 2-1s. Saint Maximin to the Saint Maximin lovers are out again, bruv. I've seen the absolute jizz fest for this geezer today on Twitter. When you give a player 50 yards of space to run in, and he's that quick, he's going to take advantage of it. Everyone was going mad about the goal he set up. What, he done a couple of little step overs and then passed it. The goal was unbelievable. That's nothing to do with him. Yeah, you just see someone and pass the ball. That went through about 7 players. What a hit. The second goal, quality. Don't get it twisted. His goal was class. But how many times do we see that? Nah, man. Nah. French Awobi. Not having it. Not having it. I've seen people all over Twitter going, oh, we need to sign him. Bruv, these are the same people that slag Pepe off for scoring double digits every season, yeah? Mad. Actually mad. This guy couldn't score in a brothel, bruv. Real talk. Although he did today. He actually did today. Shit. I need to get my device. I need to make sure my timer's working. I've been waffling on. Make sure these likes are going up. Keep putting these likes up, man. We need these likes as high as possible. It helps build the channel. Let's make sure my timer's working properly, and I need to switch my camera. Okay, the timer is sweet as a nuts. Sweet. And we can go on that. Switch camera to virtual. Then we go into there. Camera settings, baby. OBS. Bosh. There we go. There we go. Do you know what? I cocked up as well. Because I should have put Sheffield United's ground. And I didn't. I've just realised I put Arsenal's ground. So if I go like that, it's actually Arsenal's ground down that side. Look, instead of Sheffield United's. What an idiot. What an idiot. But there we go. It is what it is. But Ola will be joining me in a minute. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, man. Talking of Ola, there he is. Look at that. Right on cue. Yes, my G.
What are you saying, fam?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
Yeah, man. Blessed still. Another day in the dunya watching Arsenal. It's always a struggle watching this bloody team, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, are you even confident we're going to beat Sheffield United to a bottom?
No. I said in the last player rating that I done with Cheek, yeah. After Thursday. Like, I don't know where next win's coming from. And there's only one reason. There's only one reason with that. I don't trust this team, blood. Like,
yeah, same.
How can you trust this team?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't trust this team. And if I don't trust the team, like, I can't go with what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's a nightmare, man.
It's a madness.
To have to follow a team week in, week out, and you don't know what result they're gonna come out with because they're so shit, so wildly inconsistent.
You've sworn already. You need to start taking shots.
Oh God! This is what this team does to me, man. Oh my God! We've not even started yet. I'm telling you right now, that boy that doesn't score goals. What's his name? The bald-headed. That bald-headed boy. Yeah, man. He does. I guarantee you, we give him a goal today. Watch.
Oh, bro, he scores against Chelsea every time he plays them, bro. It's like it's mad. It's like Callum Robinson.
I don't know how he does it.
5 goals this season, all against Chelsea. It's like he'll score against us today, man. I think he scored against United as well. He only scores against us. We're safe, bro, because
we gave him the boost when we played Sheffield United the first time. That's when they scored his first goal, and then he went on and scored a few goals against against a few of them teams there. You know what I mean? Like the Uniteds and the Chelseas, like you're mentioning. But he regularly does not. He's a skillful player. He's got skills on him. Shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. Shout out to you lot. Big love. The guy's a skillful player. I see him pull skills in their games. I think he's a bit better than Sheffield United, to be fair. Who knows if they're going down, another team might come and
but this is what I'm worried about, because they already know they're relegated. Then some of these players are going to be playing for next season now to try and get the move.
Course.
Yeah, of course. It's like every game final to them, because
they're in the shop window right now.
Yeah, 100%, bruv. 100%. When the game starts, I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette.
No worries.
So I'll leave the screen on and the timer and everything on. You're probably watching it live, is that right? On BT Sport, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll probably be about a minute ahead of me, yeah? Like, so I'm watching it on the app, yeah? Because Pops is watching Pops is watching the Masters, bruv. Otherwise, I would have been watching it, but he wants to watch the golf. Which, let's be real, I can't blame him, because it's more interesting than watching Arsenal.
at this point in time, that, you know what, like watching fights on the weekend, and obviously we do the shows with Chig and my other friend William. It's one of those that it takes my whole mindset away from Arsenal, because soon as something mad goes on the weekend, I've got that to rely on to just get me away from it all. But it's not been an enjoyable season for me by any stretch of the imagination. I'm telling you, this season has been so shambolic.
Big up to Ashfaq. I butchered your name, but thank you for becoming the latest member of the channel, my friend. Do appreciate that. And let me get my timer there. Let me make sure that's ready to go. Somebody said, why do you always have a cigarette when the game starts? Because otherwise I've gone live and I'm sitting here having a cigarette downstairs and people are just looking at a wall, bruv. Yeah, so like when somebody else joins, then the flow can continue, innit? Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just going to walk off, say I'm coming back in a minute, and then everyone's just going to be sat staring at a cream or a white wall. Well, it's cream. Well, it's white. It looks cream because the light's on. But yeah.
They're just having a minute silence for the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. But for me, I'm going to have the same minute silence right now for DMX. R.I.P. DMX, R.I.P. X. You feel me? Big icon of the music industry, but
big one, real one.
That one, they cut me real deep, blood. Telling you. Okay, they're just huddling up at the moment. Fam, what's your prediction for this game, man? What are you thinking?
I'm going to say 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lose.
I'm going 3-3. 3-3.
3-3.
I'm going 3-3. Yeah, fam.
What are you sipping on, bro?
Bro, I mean, I'm telling you, there's going to be goals in this game on both sides.
Yeah, our defense.
That defense,
by the way. Have you seen that?
Holding and Murray, I don't trust them to. Them two don't play together, man. That's the most.
Bro, with Saka.
Come on, dog. This is what I'm trying to say. So you say we're going to concede one goal. I think I should be asking you what you're drinking.
Well, I'm going to go and restock up on the Stella Artois.
Oh, sitting there.
The Nelson Mandelas, bruv. The Uri Gellas. I'm going to go and have a cigarette. And just waiting for Laka to kick off my end. And I'll press the timer and I'll be bouncing. They're taking the knee at the moment.
I can see the super chat on on here, so I'm going to read out the super chat on my other screen here. Might not be able to put it up on the screen because Lee's going to be away for a minute. So you lot keep putting your super chats in, put in your chat, and I'll read them out.
Yeah, man. I'll read these two out real quick, and then I'm going to go and have a cigarette. Yeah. Big up DVS. It says Arsenal are going to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here.
Shut up.
Yeah, come on, DVS is a real one. Arsenal better go all out. Up in here. Up in here. That's funny, man. That's proper jokes. Class, man. Nice one, DVS. You're a G, bruv. Big up to Victor Liang as well. It says Man United versus Tottenham game showed Man U had quality. Arsenal, you could just see. You should see. Let me start again. Arsenal should see Manchester United second half. Pogba, Greenwood, Cavani. Cavani's goal that was disallowed was a disgrace as well, man. How's that disallowed?
Goal, when?
Oh, mate, it was such a fluid goal, innit? Yeah, the movement and the finish was sick. Absolutely sick.
Cavani is a gunman. I'm telling you right now, man. That brother there's a sharpshooter, man.
I don't know. Sometimes I look at him and I just think, like, bruv, you're shit. But then other times he's so clinical and his movement's elite, man. He has got proper good movement in it. But I think he misses too many chances.
That's because of the teams that he plays for. Ooh, unlucky there by Saka. We're already testing their goal. I think because of the team, like playing for PSG, you're gonna get so many chances in it. Like, and when you play for a team like that in a league like that, you can afford to just waste chances because you know what I mean. You got Neymar and Mbappe and them man there in the team with you with Di Maria.
It's mad.
That's easy.
I think we have got Xhaka playing at left back, unless we are playing a free, and then Saka's in the box, so he ain't. Woo!
You got a bit early.
I think Xhaka is actually playing centre back, but I may be wrong. I think he might be left back. I don't know. Anyway, listen, I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to keep my camera on because it's got the timer and everything on it, yeah. And I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'll mute myself up and I'll be back, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Who's feeling confident about this game, man? Which one of you lot feeling confident about this game? Yeah, Saka was close on that chance there. It's good to see us breaking into their box already so early in the game. It shows intent. Let's see if these guys can get the job done. Amna Pahio said Martinelli already showing his quality. Too bad Saka can't shoot. Real JS said, bro, come on. I think we will smash this man. Yeah, look, we've got a team good enough to go and smash them. Like the team we've put out today really should be going out and dominating this lot. But when you've seen the Arsenal that's played this season, you tell me if you can trust them, because I don't trust them to go and get any result and just go out and dominate a team and take results away from them. Week in, week out this season, we've seen it that Arsenal don't have the minerals to go and get that done. The talent is there, but the consistency is not there, and that's the problem we've had so far this season. Mikalis Bikachu, boy, your name is strong. Your name is strong. I can't pronounce it, but it says I don't think they practice any finishing in training. Whoa, you know how many videos they send us. We keep seeing all these clips. With these players finishing in training and scoring top bins, but they can't do it on in the actual match. So I think they do finishing in training. I just think they become dickheads when they actually come on the pitch and they're supposed to do the real thing. It's been a theme of their this season, anyways, man. So it's a shame. Whatever they're showing us in the training clips, we don't get to see it transpire on the pitch. Look at that goal that Aubameyang put past. I think it was Matt Ryan in training, and it did like a backheel Rabona sort of flick. I don't know what it was, but it scored the goal. The goal looked nice. Keep showing that in training. Let me see some of that on the pitch. Let me see some of that in a real game. You know. Right now, I don't even know what formation we're in, but Pepe's in. Pepe's in. Oh my God. Oh, he's offside. On first sighting, he didn't look offside. We are on 6 minutes 30 seconds live on BT. Bamba Ajigbomogun. I think I pronounced your name right. I should do. If I don't, it's a disgrace. Bamba Ajigbomogun said, "Ola, who is our player of the season?" That's a that's a tough one to pick from. I'll probably say, for me, if I have to pick a player of the season, it'd probably be Kieran Tierney. He's probably had the most consistent level of games for me. Shows the right attitude in games. So yeah, if I'm going to pick a player, it'd probably be him, Kieran Tierney. That's a decent ball in from Saka. We just had a good build up into their box, and Saka sent in another cross, trying to look for Lacazette, and he's been cleared away by the centre back. Oh yeah, thank you, Bamba Ajigbomogun. Thank you very much. Cartel Hawk said Mason Mount is player of the season. Mason Mount does not play for Arsenal, but oh, so the question you probably asked was the player of the season in terms of like the whole league. Sorry, I thought you meant for Arsenal. That's why I went for Kieran Tierney. Sorry about that. I'd say I'd go Bruno Fernandes. You know, I think since he signed, I've not seen one single player just have a whole impact on the way the whole team plays, and he's not been injured. He's been fit the whole time. Hardly misses any games for United, and United being second is largely down to Bruno Fernandes in terms of the way he pulls the strings and that. So, if I was to pick a player, it'd probably be him. Yeah, I mean, people. Light Steve said Bruno is overrated. Amna said Bruno is mad overrated. He isn't that good. Fair enough. It's a matter of perception and perspective. You don't have to agree with me. That's just, that's just my thought on the impact he's actually had on Manchester United's team. I think he's brought so much to their team, and them man they won't get all them results they got without him. That's a fact. YouTube football and rugby said, all right, he's talking to Jamie Stevenson. Okay. Dylan Jones, nice from Pepe in the middle. Jaden AFC said, I'd say Lingard. He's been a completely different player at West Ham. I agree with you. He's looked good for West Ham. He's done. I mean, to do what he's done for them since January, since moving there, is incredible. He's definitely had a positive impact on them. Now Pepe has found Saka again. Still there, Saka's just lost the ball. I think this is a game that everybody now has to, all these players that's got on the pitch, they have to use it to try and see if they can get selected for Thursday, because Thursday is arguably I'd say our biggest game of the season at this moment in time. Because these league games, they mean fuck all right now, man. They don't mean anything to me. These league games.
We're in for a tough afternoon or evening, my friend. McGoldrick, your boy, the bald-headed you up front. Yeah, nearly, very nearly.
I know.
It's mad. It's actually crazy, isn't it?
I can't believe it, man.
Bro, this season's been an absolute disaster, isn't it?
It's you can't trust anyone. You can't trust the keeper. You can't trust the defenders. You can't trust anyone. For me, can't trust the manager, let alone trust his process. Like, how can you trust anything if you don't trust the team and the manager in the first place?
Or the owner.
Yeah, even them.
They're the ones starting the process. It just makes no sense, bruv. Like,
Lee, there's a question in the chat for you. Cartel Hawk just said, "Who is your player of the season?" I went with Bruno. Who's your player of the season?
Premier League player of the season.
Yeah, PFA player.
Ruben Dias.
A good shot.
Ruben Dias. Yeah, I think he's took City up a level defensively, man. Yeah, he's been solid. Yeah, Bruno bags loads of goals, but I don't know, man. Like, he's all right. He's a good player, but I expected a lot more from him, man. Like, and like, people just go off his stats and that, which is cool. But I've watched him a lot, yeah. And bruv, man, literally can't pass the ball. Like, serious, straight up, man can't pass the ball, bruv. Man had 68% pass accuracy the other week in a game.
Well, just gonna for me, I feel like he's contributed a lot to what United are doing this season, where they are. Without him and his contributions, I think they'll be way down the table. My missus is a United fan, so I watch a lot of their games. Like, I just feel what he brings to the team, what he does for them. Pogba as well, he's been really, really good for them since coming back, and I think they have a very good partnership in the middle of the park. But some of the way he's got them out of jail, even from buying penalties or robbing his way through getting, you know what I mean? Even that, like, when's the last time we've had players like that? I've been begging for players like that. I don't care what you have to do to con your way into getting a penalty or fouls or something that'll be advantageous for Arsenal. We don't do that enough. You know what I mean? If anything, we switch off. If you look at that, that second goal we considered against West Ham, just turn your back to a bloody free kick and just start walking away.
Just stood there. They could have.
You can't. You know what I mean? We just don't do that enough, man. Like, our footballing IQ, our playing IQ is not right. It's not up there, man.
Yeah. Man said, "I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. You got to do these, man." Bruv, we couldn't even do. We couldn't even do anything, bruv. Listen,
bro, you've come to ask the wrong team to do you a favor, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you need favors, bruv, we're the least favorable team. Like, real talk.
We're so reliable.
We even got done by them lot, by Sheffield Wednesday. Do you remember?
Yeah. Yeah, man, I remember that one there, man. Tough.
Bruv, we're getting out possessioned by Sheffield United, bottom of the table. But there you go. Here we go. Where's that comment? Where's that? Big up to you, my guy. Roadmap FC, always a real one. Big up to Robert. He says, Arsenal versus Sheffield United have not had a 0-0 draw since 1910. Until today. Could you imagine? That would actually be jokes. Real talk. That'd be hilarious. That would actually be funny, man. Oh dear, this football club, bro. No wonder I'm going bald, innit? We're so boring to watch. Granit Xhaka letting the ball bounce. Oh my good God. He just can't read the game, can he, Xhaka? He's just so slow.
That's the one. For me, it takes too many touches.
100%.
Martinelli just tried to do a mad thing there, but it didn't come off. So just gonna jump off camera real quick.
Yeah, man. Let me just pick my bogies out. I can feel it flapping around my ooter, mate. It's annoying me. We are actually boring to watch. Real talk. Proper boring. Uh, 31 games and another different lineup. Bruv, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. We never picked the same 11. We've never beaten Sheffield United since they come up at their home ground. That's actually fact as well. We haven't.
There's a lot of unwanted records that we keep breaking since this manager's turned up.
Mm. It's mad. Who would you bring in if we sacked him?
Well, I mean, with managers that are available right now, Rafa or Allegri, like, go and get me a big manager, someone that knows what they're doing, you know. So, and the reason why we haven't gone for one of those managers is because we're trying to do some cheap business. You know what I mean? Like we can't afford the budget that these kind of managers are going to be asking for. That's why they've gone this route. You know.
100%. Bruv, I'd sack him now and give it to Rafa until the end of the season. If Rafa does the business, then maybe keep him. If not,
I'll go and get Hiddink. If you're looking for a good man to take over the rest of the season, yeah, you know, even him.
It's mad. Big up to my guy with the donation. He says McGoldrick saves his goals for the top 6. Well, that's all right because we're not in the top 6. We're not even in the top 10, my friend.
Well, don't worry, we'll still give him a go.
Well, yeah, that's true. He normally only scores against the big teams. So we should be safe today, bruv. We should be safe, but oh dear, it's just hard work, isn't it? Man said Simeone. Bruv, apparently Simeone's on 43 million bags a year, bruv.
That's a lot of stack.
So, bruv, you don't have to work
we
for
can
1
afford
year,
that.
I mean, you wouldn't even need to work for 1 year. Just work for 3 months and just bounce.
Can you imagine what his compensation would be to Atletico Madrid?
Mate, if they sacked him, why do you think they'd never sack him?
You know what I mean? We'd have to pay as you go, man.
Yeah, that'd be on some ticking, bruv. Like, you know, the man comes round. The man comes round from Bright House or something every week, bruv, to collect.
For real. Like, bro, can we take Simeone for 2 weeks, man? We send him back.
Oh dear, man, this is boring. I can't lie. This is actually dross. We are so crap, bruv. I even went for a cigarette, and it feels like the longest 20 minutes of a game I've ever watched. And I've watched about 12 and a half minutes of it. Big up to LFC Aaron, RIP Claude. Sorry for your loss, Lee. Big up to you, my guy. Yeah, man. It's tragic what's happened, mate. And listen, you never get over it. You just have to manage it better.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one to get over, man. Trust me.
Oh, proper. You can never get over it. When somebody passes, bro, you never get over it, innit? Like somebody you know, or a friend or family or something.
Someone you got a lot of time for, you know what I mean? Man, it's a sad loss. Sad loss.
That's mad. Proper. Big up to you, LFC Aaron. I see Trent's back in the goals. The older Trent slander stopped for a weekend. He's still not good enough to play for England, by the way. And in fact, actually, I'll take that back. He is good enough to play for England, but not a right back. Yeah, maybe right wing. I think he'd be a good right winger. I don't think he's a defender.
That's why he plays most of. Well, that's why he plays most of his football, anyway, isn't
it? Yeah, that's true, actually. Oh, that's very true, mate. I can't believe we've got Granit Xhaka at left back. What is going on here, bruv?
There's all kind of weirdness with this team right now, man. Defenders are so far apart.
Saka is currently.
I thought we was going to play Saka and left back. I don't know what Shaka's doing there.
That's what I thought.
Did he get the names wrong? Did he get the name? The name? He must have got the names mixed up. Shaka and Saka. I don't know what's going on there, bro.
Saka looks like he's playing number 10, but I don't know.
I thought that's where Ceballos was going to be playing.
Well, that's what I thought.
Hold on. Martinelli's in, yeah?
Out on the screen, it confused me a bit, innit?
That's what I like about Martinelli. His work rate is mad.
Yeah,
just one of those chasing lost causes. We ain't got no one in the team. I haven't seen anyone in the team that chases lost causes like he does since Sanchez, since Alexis. Like a man that just chases.
I love these comments. Yeah, I love these comments. Look at this, Lee. Are you going to admit Mourinho is now washed? The same Mourinho, by the way, that's conceded the exact same amount of goals as we have before we've played this game, and has scored 12 goals more than us. Oh, and lost less games than us, won more games than us, drawn the same amount of games. Yeah, same Mourinho that's in the cup final. Same Mourinho that was in every competition until March. Washed, yeah? If he's washed, bruv, then Arteta's fucking done out here. Like, properly done out here. This is crazy. This is actually boring, isn't it? The watch-along's always better than the game, mate.
Yeah,
it's been like that for a couple of years now, isn't it? The watch-along's always lit compared to the games.
I mean, our standard of football has been so bad lately, man. It's just terrible, man. Standard of football.
Roadmap FC. He says, has Balogun signed a new deal yet? Apparently, it's all signed, sealed, delivered. It's going to be announced Wednesday, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. It's a bit convenient how that came out after the Sparta Prague poor result. So we'll see. Maybe if he does sign, he's signing because he knows this manager ain't got long left.
How this guy has not been playing any game of football is beyond me.
Who, Martinelli?
Yeah.
But Martinelli's class.
He's just a threat all the time.
And the thing is, he's so quick, yeah? And he can go left. I'm about to see the chance now. Look, that little drop of I thought I was in. That little drop of the shoulder and that little burst of pace. And the thing is, because he can go left or right foot, yeah, it's so hard to defend against, because if you show him down the left, down the channel, he'll just cut inside and bang one. If you show him inside, he'll just drop his shoulder like that and ping one with his left. Look, that little burst, bosh, see you later. It was unlucky, man. He probably should have crossed it, to be fair, but
yeah, I think it's huge.
Right,
it's a good half chance. At least we probably get, if it was on target, maybe we could get a parry of the keeper into the middle of the park and somebody might tap it home if they're alive enough.
I love football fans. Man said, Mourinho is done out here. The manager I grew up on can't even beat Oli and Arteta with Son and Kane. Come on. Bro, have you seen the rest of the team? Like, real talk. This is the same manager that slaps Oli 6-1 at Old Trafford, by the way. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same Mourinho that's beaten.
Yeah, I forgot about that game
in 3 games. Like, come on, man! If you're going to come with stats, bro, come with facts. Yeah, come with proper facts. He's beaten Arteta twice in 3 games, and he's beaten Ollie. I think the same twice in 3 games. Like, come on, man! Like, and let's be real. Like, the league is 20 teams, including their team. So just because you lose to one team, don't mean you're done. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, bruv. You got to play the other 19 teams. Yeah, we've lost to Burnley. I don't think we've took a single point off of Villa in 3 games. We've took 2 against Burnley in 3 games. We've took 3 out of 3 games against Wolves, but we've beaten Chelsea and United and Tottenham. Like, you know, I don't understand, mate. I don't understand. But I agree with you, Seth. He's 100% not the Mourinho of 2004 to 2010. I totally agree. Totally agree. This has been pretty dross so far, if I'm honest.
Yeah, they've settled into the game as well, Sheffield United.
This is the thing. If we don't score early, normally the other team score first.
Yeah.
And then it's a panic job, and we have to try and salvage something. This team are bottom of the league, by the way. They were trying to break Derby's record for points.
Well, for the lowest points.
Do you know what I mean? How many points they got? I think they got about 14 in it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, they're on 14, yeah.
They're on 14 points, bruv. They have conceded 52 goals and scored 17. They've lost 24 games out of 31. They've actually only won 4 games, you know.
They've been terrible.
That's mad.
But the Premier League is a very, very unforgiving league, man. Like, this league is ruthless, mate. If you know your P's and Q's, like we've been a lot this season, these teams that are just they're out to get results against man.
Yep. Keep smashing the likes up as well. We're on 300 likes. Come on, man. That's shocking. 300 likes. Disgrace. Nearly as bad as our football. We've not had a shot on target. There you go. No shots on target. Will the Europa League failure finally get rid of Arteta? Probably not, because most of our fans are cheerleaders for the fella, mate.
I hope if that happens, that's the final nail in his coffin, man. That's what I'm hoping for, man. You know what I mean? Because we can't carry on doing that. We can't carry on.
But this is the thing as well, right? People sit there and they say, yeah, but you know, you can't just keep sacking managers. No, we're not that type of club. Bro, the days of Arsene Wenger and Fergie are gone, mate. Yeah, like Simeone has been in the job, what, 10 years? There ain't many managers that have been in a job 10 years anymore, bruv, or 15 years. Or like,
them era is gone, man. That's, you know what I mean? I don't see any manager lasting that long. Maybe 5 years tops.
Yeah.
You get 5 to 6 years, you know what I mean? Exactly.
And the thing is, if you own a company and your company's underperforming, you sack the manager. Yeah, if his department is underperforming, you sack him. Yeah. There's no thing to say, oh, we've got to give him 3 years to get. No. You need instant results. It's a results business, mate. Yeah, there's nothing. And the top 3 clubs in the world, yeah, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich, they're the 3 most successful clubs in the world in the last 15 years, yeah? Bro, they've had 43 managers in 15 years. That's nearly 1 each a year. Yeah? And they keep winning. You know what I'm saying? How can Tuchel go into Chelsea, bruv? Yeah, and turn a team that were 2 points ahead of us into a team that is challenging for top 4 now in an FA Cup semi-final and a 2-0 up in a quarter-final of the Champions League. Yeah? That's what happens when you sack a manager that's underperforming and the players were down in tools, bruv. You go and get a proper manager and all of a sudden you get proper results.
It's crazy, man.
Well, we've had a shot on target.
That was unlucky from Martinelli. I really want him to do well, man.
He's looked lively, isn't it?
Yeah. Sabaz just had a shot. No, it was Chambers actually.
And this is another thing I find funny as well, is when people say, "Oh, but he needs his own players." Bruv, Klopp ain't even got all of his own players. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel don't need any of his own players because none of them are his, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'll just start every excuse in the book for this manager, mate. It's mad. Go on, Saka. Martinelli again. Look how quick he is, man. Rapid fire. Woo! Chambers has got to do better with that. He's got to do better with that, man. He should have scored, really. And Saka's given it away for the umpteenth time. What is the main reason why clubs are going for ex-players as manager, ins and outs this summer? I'd sell both Abba and Laka. Big up to you, Daniel, for your donation. I think the reason that is,
Getting Laka.
We scored, yeah?
Yeah, Lacazette.
Let me come back to that in 1 second, Daniel, yeah? I'm about to see the goal now. Come on. We scored. Real talk.
Yeah.
You know, Laka's scored most of his goals away from home this season, isn't it?
A good goal as well, still.
I'm about to see it. Out to the right, Chambers. Back in field to Partey. Laka, 1-2 with Saka. Laka, oh, that's more like it, baby. That was a sick move, man. That was
mad
sick.
From Martinelli. That back heel from Martinelli, that was nice.
Kick you back down to the Championship. Yeah, sick little move. Bruv, that'll be put all over social media with Arteta ball next to it. Oh, dear. Arteta ball, get out of here. It's the first good move we've done all game. It was sick, though, I can't lie. Laka.
That was a nice goal.
Ceballos with the back heel to Laka as well. That was sick. Yeah,
was that Ceballos or Martinelli?
That was fluid, bruv.
I keep getting them two mixed up, man.
Yeah, they look similar on the pitch, innit? Yeah, Ceballos with the back heel. Laka's first touch was sick and bosh, 1-0.
Oh, lovely goal.
I think he's got 11 goals this season in the league. Yeah, I think 9 of them were away from home now, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. Mad. Good goal though, man. Good goal. Yeah. And we're 1-0 up. Yes, finally the game has come to life. We needed to wake up. Jesus Christ, that was boring for 30 minutes, man. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean to find a goal like that. Hold on. We could be in for the second. Oh God.
This is the thing. We got to go for the jugular now, man. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Just bash them up, man.
There's no reason to hold back now. You just need to
Let me come back to this guy's comment. What's the main reason for big clubs going for ex-players? Do you know what it is? It's to lower the expectations of the fan base to milk as much money as they can out of the club rather than paying a top-class manager. Yeah, Rance made a good point the other day. He said to win a title, yeah, you might make £200 million if you win a title, yeah? But you might have spent £200 million to win it. So to come fourth, you might only have to spend £60 million to make 100 million or 150 million. Yeah? What's more financially beneficial to an owner of a football club? Yeah, break even or make profit. Great point. And that's why. Yeah, Juve have just found out the hard way, bruv. They've given it to one of the greatest midfielders we've ever seen in Pirlo. Yeah. And now all of a sudden they're about fourth in the league. And they're rolling away with a title into Milan. Yeah. That's what happens when you go cheap, bruv. Yeah. They sacked Maurizio Sarri. They give it to Pirlo. Man's regressed, bruv. With Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of all time.
it's like a trendy thing to do now, isn't it? Giving these jobs to this sort of managers with no experience, and they're giving them big jobs. Like Juventus ain't no little job. That's a big club.
It's a big one, isn't it?
You know?
Same with Ollie at Man U, bruv. People say Ollie's doing a good job. Well, is he really? Yeah, he's not won anything. It's Man United.
Exactly. It's a big job.
Mm.
I don't know what the trend is to keep giving this. I know they got to get a job of this magnitude at some point, but like not to open up your career. Like I never thought I've been supporting this club nearly 30 years. I never thought at any point in my life am I going to see somebody that's never managed a football club before manage Arsenal Football Club.
It's mad.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it, mate. You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling. But when it happened, what can you do? You know?
It's mad. It's mad. And the thing is,
like I said, that's why I'm not married.
Yeah, the PR they've put out for this guy, bruv, yeah? About process, culture, structure, non-negotiable. Yeah? It's a plan. And everyone's going, oh, but yes, you can't legislate for individual errors, bruv. Where was this hype for Emery then when we had 23 points lost because of individual errors, bruv? Yeah, we would have finished second, 5 points off City. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, but you can't legislate for players missing sitters, bruv. We was at Stamford Bridge when Iwobi and Aubameyang was spooning sitters into the fucking King's Road. Yeah, and then they beat us 3-2. We were there, bruv. Me, you, Lewis, and all them ones, innit?
Yeah,
we were there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Aubameyang and Iwobi should have had 4 goals each that day. Mkhitaryan missed a couple of sitters. We battered Chelsea at the Bridge that day, yeah, and they beat us 3-2. Yeah? Martinelli's a good player, man. He is proper sick, innit? Have you seen we're linked to another guy, another Brazilian kid called Martinelli?
No.
We're linked to another one called Martinelli.
How many of them we're trying to rack up?
Bruv, we'd only need
the one we got can't even get games at the moment. You know what I mean? Why are we trying to get another one for?
Yeah, well, maybe to keep him company on the bench, innit? if we got another 8 more after that, bruv, we'd have 10 Martinellis, innit? You know what I'm saying? If we had 10 Martinellis in the team, bruv, we'd probably win the league.
Yeah, for real. You're not wrong.
It's jokes, mate. It's absolutely jokes.
So as rubbish a season as we've had, who would you say is being your best player for Arsenal this season? Like, who's your player of the season, if it was? That's
a tough question.
There's not a lot to pick from.
The easy answer is Saka, but you've got to look at output as well. And then you've got to take into consideration his age, the positions he's played. He's played 8 positions this season. Tierney,
I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, that's what I called. That would be my pick.
Tierney's been injured a lot of the season, so can you give it to somebody who's played? Like, I don't know. I don't think we can give it to anyone. Yeah, but if we was giving it to anyone, we'd probably have to go with Saka. Yeah, just based off of the fact of his age and the positions that he's been played in all season. Yeah, but he needs to fix up on his shooting. His shooting's abysmal.
There's still a lot to learn from the boy. You know what I mean? I look at someone like Greenwood, and the fit on that boy. He's going to be some.
Greenwood is lit, isn't it? That boy can hit the top.
He's fire. You don't always think of him missing when he shoots the ball, and he strikes the ball so cleanly with technique. It's mad. But they're all in that age bracket. Oh shit! 1 sec.
Let me ins and outs very quickly from Daniel. He said ins and outs this season. I'd sell Laka and Abba. Depends what Aubameyang does between now and the end of the season, but Laka definitely. Ins, Lamptey, Basuma, Grealish. That's the wish list, but my levels are up here, mate. Sadly, the football clubs ain't. And big up to you, Daniel. Big up to Abbas as well. Big up. I know you rate. I know I rate you, but let's be real. We lost to Dynamo Zagreb, and they haven't had any flow in football. I rate him, but I think he's washed. Listen, everyone's entitled to that, man. Yeah, that's better, man. That's miles better. Yeah, listen, the Jose washed or Jose ain't washed is a good debate, but at the same time, the man spent less money than Arteta. Apparently, he's got a worse team than Arteta. Apparently, they're an irrelevant football club, and apparently they're shit. So why does everyone carry on like talking about them then? Like why are they above us? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like if they're that irrelevant, why is it every time they concede a goal, everyone goes nuts for it? Oh, Tottenham are like if they're irrelevant, ignore them, innit?
Unlucky for Martinelli. Martinelli just had a chance from a corner kick. So Lacazette flicks it on. It's come all the way to Martinelli. He strikes it.
Martinelli's been decent.
McGoldrick.
Bro, that brother's everywhere. Man. I'm telling you, that McGoldrick. Yeah, man's a pest.
Defending for them, everything. He's everywhere.
I was unlucky though. Oh, Martinelli's got to do better though. I can't lie.
Serious.
He kind of hit it into the ground, didn't it?
Yeah.
If he had caught it sweet, it probably would have gone in. But considering he's not had a he hit it into the ground. I can see what he was trying to do, but he probably should have gone the other side and it flush. Yeah, he kind of snatched it. But
some will call it the Ozil technique, but there's been ballers that have been doing that for time.
Bro, do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, let me just block this fucking idiot in my chat. Somebody in the chat block this guy, man, because it'd take me a while to find him. Yeah, somebody in the chat just blocked this guy spamming with Saeed's name. Just block him. These men are bored. And then again, I'm not surprised. They're watching Arsenal.
It's what we do. It's what this team does to people, man. You know what I mean?
Mate, do you think we'll win Thursday?
I think it's 50-50. I can't trust this team, man. Like this team is a hard team to trust. I think based on the chances that the party is just giving the ball away, man. He's been terrible this last few weeks. McGoldrick has just twisted everybody in and out. Jesus Christ.
Bruv, this McGoldrick turns into a baller against all the bigger teams, bruv.
I think we can win, but we will win. I don't know. That's the thing. You know, we missed a lot of chances in that last game on Thursday. There was a lot of chances, but I even said to Chig, even if we'd won that game 1-0, I was still gonna cuss because the game. I mean, just had a shot straight at Leno on the near post. How is this guy got two mans round him? He's able to head the ball, bring it down, and strike it at Leno. Like, and he's got two people marking him off a clearance that Xhaka made.
It's mad. It's actually mad.
These mans are jokers, man.
I don't know if I've missed any super chats. Apologies if I have. I'll have a look in at half time. I've seen one here from Bun the Zoot saying, "Big up, lads. Thanks for that." I don't know how long ago you put that in my chat, mate, but I've just seen it now. So big up to you and Bun that Zoot, my friend. And yeah, man, we are 1-0 up, heading towards half time. It's not been great, but we are leading, and that saves a record that stood since 111 years ago of 0-0 in the game in this fixture. But we are boring to watch, innit?
Yeah, there's nothing there to really excite. You know what I mean? The way we're playing, there's nothing there to really excite me. You know what I mean? Like, this is Sheffield United. We should be pinning them on the edge of the box, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Keeping them there.
Bro, when I watched Leeds against Man City the other day, it was literally Leeds camped in their box, bruv, and just broke away and nicked it. Yeah, with 10 men.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we should be doing to this lot. This lot are relegated already. Like, come on, man.
Should be pinning them to the edge of their box.
It's mad. It's actually mad.
Let's see what can happen here.
Man said, "Did you buy another skin for the game for your daughter, bruv? My daughter's fleeced me for 100 quid's worth of skins. Yeah, right. I got her a contract mobile for Christmas. Yeah, bruv.
Right.
That little shit, yeah, has been doing it through iTunes, innit? Yeah, for Roblox, bruv. She's done 99 quid on skins. So when I got the phone bill, I was going mad, and then she's got the cheek to ask me for pocket money. Yeah, and like Mother's Day money, and then like, what else does she want? Oh, can I have this for an Easter gift? I'm like, you're taking the mick, mate. Like, seriously. I know how you feel now, innit? Yeah, like she's taking.
Man. Trust me, they're good at it, man. Trust me. If there's one thing, then hold on. We might have a situation here.
You're right.
VAR's looking at something.
1-0, like I said.
I think they've
cleared it up. Nice little team move, but this game's been dead. It's nearly half time. Nearly half time. This game is dead. What are they VAR in here?
That's what I thought. What was going on there, but yeah, it was not. It was a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I swear these men just sit in that little like trailer or something. They just get bored and think, "Oh, let's ruin a football match." Like they're probably bunning a zoot, bruv, yeah, and then they're just sitting there going, "Yeah, fuck it, should we cock this game up?" Ola's froze as well. Man's froze. Man down. I thought you froze.
No. I just reading
for about 20 seconds, innit? Yeah.
I was just reading this. I was just reading this chat here still. Someone in the chat room. Yeah, what's his name? The Black Pill Bible. You got an agenda against Arteta, he said.
Yeah.
He just needs more time.
Yeah, that's my agenda. My agenda is to sack him, and then he can fuck off and manage Cadiz in Spain, because that's about his level, bruv. Yeah, or Getafe or even Malaga or someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's done out here. Rubbish manager, bruv. So yeah, I have got an agenda. When people say you've got an agenda, yeah, bruv, let me just enlighten you, yeah. Go back to just type in on YouTube, Lee Gunner, Arteta out. Go back, you'll find the video. It was the 25th of November 2019, 3 weeks before he got the job. I said I didn't want him and I ain't backing him. How's that an agenda? Yeah, it's not an agenda. I just didn't want him because I knew and could see. Go and watch the stream, bro. It's a half-hour stream. Go and watch it. Everything I said in that stream has happened in the 16 months he's been here. Yeah, call me Lee Stradamus. I can see into the future, bruv. Yeah, and I knew it'd be crap. And sadly, it's come to fruition. One FA Cup ain't fooling me. I said that when we won it. Yeah, Martin is
more often, man.
Huh?
So you should play the lottery more often.
Yeah, I don't gamble really. I did gamble on the Grand National, bruv. Yeah, one of my horses came 5th. I was very disappointed. Yeah, check this, right? Yeah. My wifey's sister put 2 quid each way on the horse that came 2nd. Yeah, it was 100 to 1. Yeah, she got that's a nice little earner, man. I was like, you're taking the piss. Like,
yeah, seriously. Man. I put 2 quid each way on the horse that came 6th, and it was 66 to 1. Black Lion. And yeah, the only reason is because it's the way they spelled it. I thought, you know what, let me pick that horse there.
Bro, I did each one. I've done 25 quid. I've done the favourite 10 quid straight to win. Yeah, I don't even know where. I didn't even watch it, so I don't know where it finished. I don't even know if it did finish. Yeah, but then I did the horse that came 5th. I don't even know where the others came. I couldn't care less. But yeah, I won about 15 quid, so I lost a tenner. Yeah, I said to Pops, I said, bruv, I said, keep the money, man. Stick it on fucking Sheffield United to draw with Arsenal. Like, he better have put that on, by the way.
I mean, there'll be good odds on that. There'll be decent odds on that, especially now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And it's not impossible the way we play. I mean, the way we threw away that game on Thursday, I still not. I haven't got over that yet. You know what I mean? Because when you look at that passage of play, Gabriel already got the ball out to Cedric. What Cedric then needs to do is just get the ball up. Get the ball up there. You know?
So it's no coincidence that these players look lost half the time because they're playing with different partners every week.
You know what I think, right? And I've been thinking this for a minute. I think COVID gave Arteta superpowers with the 20-minute break. You see, from when they took that 20-minute break away from him, it went downhill from there.
I said this the other day. I said water break FC. Yeah, water break. I said this the other day. I said water break FC. I said took that water break away from him. He's been shit ever since.
He's just gone downhill since then. You know what I mean? Because he was using the water break to try and turn certain things around during games and that, but since that went away, you know, it's almost like they took his superpowers away, man. And
look at this comment. Roadmap FC says, just heard they've decided to televise this watch along instead because the game is like watching paint dry. I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette, yeah, and a piss, and I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes, yeah. Love my guy. Come big up to everyone in the chat as well. Smash the like
to everybody in the chat. Salute to you lot. Big up for coming to join us. Arsenal's winning 1-0. The game has been a little bit boring. You know, it's been boring. Not really a lot to jump up about, but we are 1-0 up. Good goal as well. A nice back heel from Martinelli into Lacazette, and Lacazette slotted home. Joe Bosch just asked who would I want as a coach. You know, I said earlier on, you know, from who's available, maybe Rafa, maybe Allegri. Allegri would be my first choice if we can pay the man and back him properly. But I don't see these owners doing that. That's why they've gone this route. We've got another chat in here from Chris Rouse. He's asking Lee. Lee's not here, but he's saying, Lee, will Arteta be our manager next season? All joking aside. Look, I think he'll be here next season, even if we lose to Slavia Prague. I don't think he should be in the job. I mean, if he loses on Thursday and our season is over at that point, being out of Europe and finishing where we finishing this season, which is looking like maybe 10th place, could be even worse. I don't see how his job is tenable. But you know, the way this club is operating, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't sack him and keep him in the job. So hopefully I answered your question. Roadmap is asking if I've had my jab yet. No, I ain't had no jab yet, Margie. I ain't even had COVID yet, let alone having a jab. If I ain't got COVID at any point, my body functions are working properly. So, but thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Margie. Sharma once said, Fabrizio said that Arteta will be in the job next season. So there you go. I think the club will keep him on, regardless of what happens, regardless of the outcome of what happens this season. Obviously, if he goes and wins the Europa League, then it's an added bonus for the club. But to me, he's been widely inconsistent this season. In his selection, doesn't know his best 11. His substitutions are rubbish. And some of the in-game management that you expect from a manager, I don't see it from this manager. So for me, I don't know why I'd keep him in the job if I had the power to do it. But we are not the powers that be. We're just fans, and we're just here giving opinions. Stephen Forey. I hope I pronounced your name right. We need an experienced coach like Ancelotti, Allegri, Pochettino, Benitez, not a project for a coach like Arteta. I 100% agree with you. You know, we need one of these experienced managers that can take this club forward. But it's not just the manager. You know, the owners as a unit have to come through and back that manager as well. But you know, we could go and get one of these managers, and if we don't back him, it means nothing. It means nothing. You know, so for me, we definitely need a top manager that can take us back to where we need to be, and that's us challenging for titles and making sure we're always in that European places. And I don't mean Europa League. I'm on about Champions League. You know, so lockdown show. This one is from Narendra Modi. It says, or she says, lockdown showed everyone that match day fans don't really matter. I disagree with that. You know, I think match day fans are the lifeblood of a club, and you could see it with a lot of the results that's happened this season. Yeah, they're playing football, but there's some games that when the fans are there, they help the players through games. You know, they help the player through games. A lot of the cuts that's been happening with you know, club staffs and all of that, people losing their job, is because there's no fans, and getting match day tickets and you know, buying food on the concourses, buying beer at the concourses. You know how much money they generate from fans on match day. You know, especially Arsenal. You know, we pay one of the highest tickets in the land. Everything's expensive when you go to the Emirates. So I think there's a big effect that it has on the club, not having fans at the club. Um, Real time production says who should be the permanent captain, Oba or Bellerin? Who deserves it more, or who should get more starts, Oba or Laka? There's a lot of questions in there, but let's start with the captain. For me, um, Kieran Tierney should definitely be our next captain. Everybody's kind of new, so Kieran Tierney is the one that I would pick to be our captain. And you know who deserves it more, him as well. Obviously, he has to look after his injury, but yeah, Tierney for me is that guy. Who should get more starts? Oba or Laka? I've been saying it for a while now. Oba should have been dropped way before we even got to the Tottenham game, and he only got dropped in the Tottenham game for disciplinary reasons, not even because how bad his form has been. Look, he's a wicket player, but this season he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it this season. No one can tell me he's been above par this season. You know, so Lacazette on the other hand, with the youngsters like ESR, Saka, Martinelli, there's a thing that he has this game relationship with them that is built, you know, which kind of turned it around a little bit recently. So for me, it'll be Lacazette playing alongside those guys. But if Oba has to play, and they're just trying to get him back into form, then I don't know. But it'd be Lacazette for me. It definitely wouldn't be Aubameyang. I've been begging for Aubameyang to get dropped for the longest. So
Man's got
yeah.
ozolitis, bruv.
I don't know what's going on with him, man.
He's Arteta out. That's what it is.
Well, he was the one that tweeted my manager, and all of a sudden he's turned Arteta out. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
What did he do to him?
Why is this timer not resetting? Reset, man. Reset. There we go. Let's reset. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him, man. Man wants to become a legend, bruv, he said. That was his words. I want to become a legend. Well, he's going a quick way to being outed, bruv. That's mad. Make sure you're smashing the likes up as well if you haven't already. Make sure you follow Ola's Twitter account, Black Scorpion 1 in it.
Yep, no, free.
Black Scorpion 3, that's it.
Yeah, somebody asked me the other day. I can't remember who it was. That why, why is it Black Scorpion free? Is it like I'm a third generation Black Scorpion, or 1 and 2 was just taken? I said 1 and 2 was just taken. I said 1 and 2 was just taken, mate. I mean, I couldn't get 1 and 2. I picked 3. So I wish there was a better story to it, but that's all you're getting. You know what I mean? That's all there is.
Keep smashing these likes up, man. We're nearly on 400. Come on, man. 400 likes. This is a dead rubber game. We already know that, but come on, man. Smash the likes up.
Okay, they're just coming onto the pitch for the second half.
What is going on, man? This is not working. Work. I haven't even got the game going, mate. It's not having it. The BT Sport app has decided not to work. This is going well.
Okay, they're about to kick off. Sheffield United is just kicked off for the second half. Let's see if this half is going to be a little bit more enjoyable than that first half.
Let's hope so.
Up until the goal, the game was boring, man.
Yeah, it was. I can't lie. It was the only bit of class in the game, really, wasn't it?
Yep.
Like the only bit of quality. The rest of it was absolute trash.
Oh dear, my Godric has just had a shot, and they've got a corner out of it. They started early.
Yeah, big up to Bob. He says, Lee, I just watched the Arteta out video. 3 weeks, 3 weeks before he got the job, bruv. The amount of heat I got off of that by putting it on Twitter. Jesus Christ. And now the same people that were running their gums giving me abuse for months, man, are now sitting there tweeting he's got to go. Funny old game, isn't it?
Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah, goal kick. Another shot at Leno. Leno could have gathered that ball there, man. I don't know. He made a meal of that. I don't know what he was trying to do there, punching the ball away, right back into a crowded area.
Big up to my man. I don't know why your super chats ain't showing up, bruv, but it's showing up on a different screen. It says, Lee, can you break down Partey in North London derbies? First, he left during the game. Second, he got the Rabona nutmeg for the goal. Does this man have no shame? I don't know why that's not coming up, by the way. But thank you, mate. And listen, Thomas Partey has been mismanaged by this manager, mate. It's as simple as that. Big up to Axel as well. It says, big up from Canada. What's your favourite DMX tune? I don't know. There's a few, bruv. There's actually quite a few. Man's got a whole back catalogue, bruv.
I mean, man's got hit after hit after hit. But if we're really gonna say what these bitches want from a nigga, that tune there, man, that's my go-to. That's my go-to track. You know what I mean? Showed it was a bomb as well.
Yeah,
showed it was a bomb as well.
Slipping's a tune.
Slipping's are hard. Yeah, man. The man just got hit after hit after hit, man. Like Rough Riders Anthem, another one. I mean, mad. So X gonna give it to you. Like this guy, and the thing with him, he don't make songs. He makes anthems. Where if you go to like a concert or something, every time you get crowd response of his music. You know what I mean?
It's a bounce. It's
it's a mad thing. So yeah, man, he's really gonna be missed.
Yeah, probably.
He had his demons, and he ain't afraid to share it. He let everybody know his truth, and he put it out there. But that brother ain't never far away from a prayer, man. You get me? So Now Sheffield United is back in our half again. They kind of running for our midfield right now. Oh my God,
mate, this is going to be painful. Trust me.
How is Sheffield United just overrunning our midfield like that? Watch, they're going to try and buy a penalty. Watch.
Rather, I would not be surprised one bit, yeah, if we do not win this football match. Man said, dream managerial swap. Don Simeone, get him at the club today, bruv. Yeah, the big man, the Don Simeone, bruv. He'd drop kick Bellerin back to Barca C team, bruv. Get Granit Xhaka out the football club. Mate, this lot are looking. Look at my man falling to his knees, bruv. Like a chicken Amsterdam on a cold, wet Wednesday evening, bruv. Oh dear. Next goal, Martinelli. That'd be nice. We could do with a Martinelli goal. We could do with a second goal, man.
Oh yeah.
Because if we don't, we know it's going to get sticky.
He's tried. He's tried as well. He's tried to find a goal.
He's a tough little fucker as well, man. I've just seen him hold up that boy, yeah, that centre back, bruv, or right back. Sorry, yeah. Can't remember his name. Yeah, but he was backing into him and holding his upper body strength's mad. Pepe's been poor tonight, man. Not really got in the game. Don Ancelotti, I'd take him in a heartbeat as well. Love Ancelotti. Big up to Evan. He says, what was Abba's injury? He's got the flu, apparently.
Okay.
What do you think of Conte? Man don't need time, bruv. He don't need a process. Man just gets the job done real quick.
Conte used Victor Moses and Alonso to win the league. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, man's about to win the league with Ashley
After
Young.
we beat them 3-0 as well, man, we're all jizzing over by that 3-0. It's like he woke up the beast. That's what we did.
That's
we
what
woke up
we
the beast.
Yeah, that's what we did. we rattled the bee nest, bruv. Yeah, and it was just the man's getting stinging everyone, bruv. Right, who's this guy? Oh my God, good defending, Callum Chambers. Good defending, mate. This is going to be painful to watch for the next 40 minutes. Trust me. Big up all the Facebook gang. Make sure you're slapping a like on the video. Man said he'd take Klopp. But Klopp ain't leaving Liverpool anytime soon, unfortunately. We should have had Klopp before he went to Liverpool. Big up to my boy Pete as well. Get a goal in the first half, back off in the second, can't kill games off. That is rinse and repeat Arteta ball, mate.
Arteta don't have the water breaks to change a goddamn thing.
Exactly. It's mad. It's actually mad. Big up to my boy Von Schlief. Do you think we're still dealing with the problems Wenger left behind? Nope. I genuinely don't. Bruv, it's been 3 years. Yeah.
A lot of the problems we're dealing with right now.
Go on.
Yes. Yeah, sorry. I was going to say a lot of the problems we're dealing with right now, they're self-inflicted. These are self-inflicted problems. This ain't got nothing to do with Wenger right now. These are self-inflicted problems we've got. These are problems we've brought onto ourselves.
People can bang on about the Wenger players that are still here. Yeah, but that's down to Arteta to get rid, and he hasn't. He's playing them. So technically, yeah, they're Wenger players, but they're now Arteta players. So that's down to the manager now. That's not down to Wenger. Wenger ain't here, bruv.
Pepe's been very careless with the ball, man.
Mate, I tell you, he's been poor tonight, isn't it?
Mm.
It looks like he's just on a different page to everyone else. Big up Von Street, Victor Moses, yeah. Do you remember when man dived in the cup final? Do you remember? He got the second yellow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Didn't get enough. Yeah, he got enough, didn't
It's like, nah.
Well, I was loving it.
Goodbye. That final was sick,
yeah, man. That was a sick final, man. I was loving life, man. I tell you.
Bro, I had hot sunny day as well. It was lush, man.
Beautiful day, man.
Mm. Big up to Y Bird. Ola, we miss your commentary. Yeah, come on. Ola's had mad love in the chat tonight.
Yeah, man. Big up to all of you lot, man. Salute to you guys.
Mate, we need to kill this game because I can see him getting back into it if we don't. The longer this goes 1-0, you know they're going to equalise. Here we go. This is a good question. Worst signing in the last decade? What, for Arsenal? Worst signing in the last decade? That depends what you're putting it down to. Whether you're putting it down to like just some dog shit player, whether you're putting it down to price tag and the stature of the player, whether you're putting it down to the whole package, basically. Because if that is what you're saying, Mesut Ozil cost this football club over 150 million quid.
I don't think many will argue with that.
Cost over 150 million pound, bruv. Like, big up GT Playboy in the chat. He says Andre Santos, bruv, man came with no rep, you know. Yeah, Ozil came as some big boy footballer. Like,
what was that from Lacazette, man? Should be on target.
Mustafi, Xhaka, there, Bellerin, all of these ones, bruv, they're all shit. Favorite Premier League stadium, Crystal Palace, closely followed by Newcastle. And we know all about Newcastle, innit, Ola?
Oh yeah, for real.
Man,
I do like the King Power Stadium still. The King Power Stadium is nice, close to the pitch, compact.
Lacazette just put one over the bar, and it's still 1-0. Arteta is the worst signing, said Luke. Bro, we've signed him twice. Technically, you're right.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you're right. Arteta twice. Denis Suarez. Yeah, but Denis Suarez was like, it didn't cost us anything, bro. Mesut Ozil earned more in one day than it probably cost us to pay him for a month. Look at Martinelli's. Martinelli's running around like he's on crack. And that's the thing. Like, do you know what? If they took Sadio Mane out of Liverpool and put Martinelli in, that would still be like the same impact.
Yeah, it would still be the same potency.
Because when I just watched that back, yeah, right? He was the only one pressing. Laka weren't, Pepe weren't. It's just a one-man press.
Hold on, how have they given up on them? So the ball was going to throw. Oh my days! Magoldrick has just had a chance, got blocked. Now we're on the counter. Saka's got the ball.
You know it's coming.
Why did you give him back the ball? Oh.
You know this lot are going to score, isn't it? It's coming. It's coming.
It looks like it, man.
Man said best city to party in the UK. London. Then Newcastle.
I'll put Nottingham up there as well.
Oh yeah, Nottingham's a shout, to be fair. Sheffield's a shout as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, London's the best city in the world, bruv. And Newcastle's lit. Yeah, the nights out up there are mad, bruv. No dramas either. Same in London. You never get any drama when you go out in London on a nightclub there. No dramas, man. Yeah, same in Newcastle. Lit. Nottingham's sick, though. I can't lie. Nottingham is a good place to go out, man. Leeds. Yeah, Leeds.
One sec, bro.
Leeds. Is that actually... Nah, come on. What's going on here? What's actually going on here? Birmingham. Back in the day, I haven't been out recently in Birmingham, but back in the day when it was God's Kitchen and Insomniacs and all, oh no, it was Sheffield, didn't it? Birmingham, God's Kitchen was decent back in the day, but I ain't been out in Birmingham for time, mate. So I don't know. Man said Arteta's a double panic buy. Sebastian Scalacci. Some of these names are just shocking, isn't it? Shocking. Are you from South? Are you from South London? My family are from South London. I'm not. My mum and dad were born in South London, South East and South West. Make sure you're pumping these likes up, man. Gracious Greek's on it. Look at him. Go on, Gracious Greek. You won't be disappointed, my friend. Put it that way. This game is crap. I can't lie. Can I have my 2 hours 17 minutes back that I've done this stream? Seriously, this is hard work. We still got another half an hour of this, by the way. This is depressing. Mad. Actually rubbish. And you know, the longer this goes at 1-0, you know they're going to score, innit? Balogun's not in the squad, Stephen. He's not in the squad. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this as well. Jez, Shamak still holds a record, I think, in the Champions League, innit? Yeah, I'm sure he still holds the record of scoring in like 6 straight Champions League games or something. Yeah, I don't even think Messi and Ronaldo have done that. They might have done now, but I'm sure. Yeah, when Shamak did it, Shamak scored it. It might be 6 straight away Champions League games, but he held that record for years. I'm not even sure if Messi and Ronaldo are beating that, or Lewandowski. I'm not even sure. Where's this? There it is. Yeah, did you see this? That Nikki Graham from Big Brother.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday, man.
That girl was funny, man.
It was funny as hell. Yeah, man, I saw that yesterday, man. I was well gutted about that news.
Did you see the clip? Yeah, do you remember the clip where she was talking about the bowl of cornflakes or something? Yeah, and she's going, yeah, and then he comes out and says, "Why don't you have this? Well, why don't you have it, you posh otter or something?" Like, I was cracking up. That Big Brother was the funniest Big Brother ever. Yeah, that was the best one. Yeah, she was jokes, bruv. Yeah, it was sad, isn't it? Same age as me, you know.
So sad, man. So sad. So sad.
Oh, this is fucking diabolical, bruv. I can't lie. This is actually painful to watch. Francis Jeffers, you know.
What was that from? What's that from Laka, man? Of all the options they had, that's what he chose to do. Jesus Christ. So the balls just come in. Pepe's hit a shot, took a deflection, dropped to Lacazette. And Lacazette just swung a wild one all the way back out to Chambers, and he's lost the ball. There were so many options there as well.
I just watched it. You know the advert? Have it. It was like literally he's 7 yards from goal, bruv, and he just spanked it all the way back.
All the way out there. Like of all the things he could have done, that's what he chose to do.
Man said Lee Chapman. Lee Chapman, you're showing your age, bruv. Lee Chapman was a Leeds legend, bruv. Yeah, Lee Chapman actually was a good striker, bruv. Just not for us. Is Jimmy Carter the worst player you've ever seen? No, Hector Bellerin. Closely followed by Granit Xhaka. Glenn Helder. Do you remember Glenn Helder, bruv? Oh, mate, we are so boring, bruv. This is just like, this is Brexit FC, bruv. Just long, high ball FC, both of us.
Only this club buys players with broken backs, blood. How can you go? Only this club buys players with broken backs, man. Like, Jesus.
But only this club would push a player on who's clearly done his muscle against Tottenham, Party, and say, "Yo, you need to defend, bruv. Get back on the pitch.
You better get back on the pitch."
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, my man said in the press conference the other day, he goes, they said, "What's the latest with Odegaard?" He said, "Well, he's been playing through injury for the last couple of games." I was like, I wonder if Madrid know that you've played him through injury. Like,
they wouldn't be happy, would they?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
They brought Ryan Brewster on. They've brought McBurney on as well. They're going for it, bruv. Ian Selly follows me on Twitter, I think. Yeah, it's mad. Man said Martinelli's made of glass. Bruv, man, Martinelli's all right, bruv. Martinelli's fine. He's going to be fine, bruv. Rio Meachi. He was lightning quick, you know. Rio Meachi, bruv. On FIFA, that boy was...
I forgot we even had that brother there, man.
Yaya Sanogo. Hey, don't dish Yaya Sanogo yet. Man got one of them little pre-cum assists in the cup final for Ramsey's winner, bruv, against Hull, yeah? Man did more in the cup final than Mesut Ozil ever did in the cup final, bruv. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? I know you man count pre-assists and all that. Yeah? Yaya Sanogo got a pre-assist in the cup final. Big up to him to end the 9-year trophy drought. Big up Yaya. Yaya. Colo. Oh man, this game is shit. Real talk. I think Gabriel's coming off, by the way, Martinelli. I think he's going to come off. Is he coming off? I don't know.
No, he's still on. Chasing lost courses as usual, putting pressure on their defense.
Like man said, Gus Ceasy, you know, yeah, that's a shout for one of the worst players ever to play for this football club. Oh dear, Manuel Frimpong. Dench! It's Dench! What an absolute wrong-un. Big up to Debbie in the chat. I'm so grateful to Lee that we can at least have such a giggle when our team is playing shite. Big up to you, darling. I hope you're well. Hope you had a nice weekend. Man said Samir Nasri. Bro, Samir Nasri was a baller. Let's not get that.
It was a born talent, man. Nasri
and Kleb, Alexander Kleb. They were ballers.
Yeah. I mean, Nasri did things with football that you can't teach. You can't teach people how to do.
Remember the goal? Was it against Fulham where he chopped in and then chopped back? Yeah, and then sat the keeper on his ass. Wait, what a goal! That was Messi shit, yeah, bro. Like Messi level shit.
It was a brilliant player, man.
Do you know what it is?
You hate the way he left the club and all of that.
He hit the Premier League medal when he went to City and said thanks Arsenal and all that, innit? That's all it is.
You know, you don't like the way, people don't like the way he left and all of that, but let's call it for what he is. He's a brilliant player, man.
Yeah, he was class. He was class, man. Even Alexander Kleb, bruv. Kleb's even said it, yeah? He said, I regret leaving Arsenal because after that, yeah, my career went down the pan. He ended up at Birmingham, innit?
Your boy Williams about to come on.
Yeah, so is he going on for Saka?
Oh, it could be Martinelli or Saka. I think more Martinelli. If Saka can stay on, they'll probably keep him on. And
look at DVS, bruv. It's probably about what 11:30 in the morning where you are, bruv. Yeah, in Oregon, America. You know, yeah, man. Probably high as a kite, gin and juice, and man's probably gone and put $10. Yeah, $10 on Ryan Brewster. Ryan Brewster couldn't score in a brothel, bruv. Yeah, my man cost £26 million, bruv. They could have had Balogun for half of that and didn't want to pay the money.
Bro, I couldn't believe how much money Liverpool got for that boy. And I'm thinking, we're struggling to sell players. And this man's selling. players for joke. They say you know what I mean. We can't even get rid of our players.
Who was the one they sold to Bournemouth? What's his name? Dominic Solanke, 22 million, bruv. Man scored 1 goal for Liverpool.
I don't know I don't know how they're pulling that off, but
Saka's going
it's
off.
crazy to me.
Is it Saka that's going? Is it Saka off?
Yeah, Saka's off.
Yeah, shock. There's a shock. Yeah, he didn't play for England. He pulled out the England squad. He was then rested the other day, and now we've put him back in. We've rushed him back too quick. That's what happens. Jordan Ibe, 20 million. There's another one.
Liverpool been robbing. They've been robbing a lot of clubs.
Don't worry, bruv. The bailiffs will be turning up real quick. Yeah, there was like the bailiffs are going to be turning up on Liverpool's door real soon, bruv. Yeah, they're demanding money, mate. We're saved. Yes. Williams on.
Hold on. Is Danny Ings still on their books or?
No. He went. They sold him for about.
They sold him.
I think they sold him for 18 or 16. It might have been more than that, actually. The chat know everything well. Somebody in the chat said Pascal Segan. Bro, Pascal Segan, put some respect on his name, bruv. Man's a fucking invincible, bruv. Yeah? And I've seen Pascal Segan in Madrid at the Bernabeu, yeah? Man, for the Arsenal legends against Real Madrid legends, yeah? Man looked better in that game. And that was just after we'd lost to Atletico in the semi. Yeah, man looked better in that game than he ever did for us when we were invincible. He was like a Rolls Royce, bruv. It was mad. I put some respect on Christopher Ray's name as well, bruv. Yeah, come on. Christopher Ray was a good player. Julio Baptista as well. You lot are slandering some good players, man. Julio Baptista scored 4 against Liverpool, bruv. Ali Adier.
Saka's leg is being strapped up.
Saka's done, bruv. We're going to miss him on Thursday. 100% he's out now. So that's now Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka. That's what happens when you overplay these youths, you know.
Hold on. Bro. We might be in here. Oh, Martinelli!
Has he scored?
Get in, Martinelli.
My left winger, who's actually a striker, playing left wing, compensate. I'm about to see the goal. Big up my boy, me, myself, and I as well. Come on, Xhaka and Ceballos. Come on, Martinelli too. I'm about to see. I'm just watching Saka get strapped. Come on, here we go. The press from William. Look at William. Laka. Oh, Peps. Oh, look at the glide. Oh, my guy, you know. Pepe glide, yeah? I love you too, Martinelli. I love you, baby. Da 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 da. My Martinelli. Come on, baby. My left winger, bruv. Yeah, he was actually a striker. Can I just say as well, yeah? Man scored more goals in this game inside 71.5 minutes, yeah, playing left wing than Willian has all season playing there, yeah? Now don't chat to me. Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't say nothing, bruv. Yeah. Pepe, jinking past 3 man. 1, 2, 3, shot. Martinelli, right place, right time, tapping, blowing kisses. Big up to you. Big up to you, Martinelli. Now play him every week. Ain't rocket science, man. I've been telling everyone all season. Ain't rocket science. Big boy Martinelli, bruv. Yeah, first start since January, bruv. A man bags. Yeah, we're still waiting for Willian to bag, bruv. The only bag Willian's taking is the paycheck. That's what I'm saying.
A fat one too.
Bruv, it's mad. It's actually mad. Bruv, it's not rocket science, is it? It's not rocket science. He needs to start Thursday. He needs to start, bruv, against that lot on Thursday, bruv. Slavia Prague. He needs to start.
Why he's not been getting games is beyond me. I don't understand it. You know, and we're forcing games on people that keep letting the team down week in, week out. I don't understand it. The player is there, he's hungry, he's ready to play. You know what I mean? All these other guys are getting the opportunities. Why not him?
I don't get it.
You know?
But do you know what it is? The PR of this football club is, oh, but he's converting him into a striker. Bruv, he is a striker. He's a striker. Bruv, man was bagging goals as a striker under Unai Emery.
For real.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think his last 7 starts under Emery as a striker, I think he bagged 9 goals or 8 goals or something. It was mad. Yeah, it's crazy stats, bruv. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Proper player, man. Love Martinelli.
It's a wonderful talent, but it's just being mismanaged at the moment, in my opinion.
Oh, we were nearly in again. Good defending from Sheffield United. Do you know what though? Yeah, just remember, yeah, all the real ones that have been subscribed since we signed him. Yeah, the day we signed him, just remember, I was telling you who Martinelli was, innit? Just remember how I knew who he was. I was telling you, yeah, Luis Suarez Mark II, bruv. Yeah, all of the real ones in the chat from back then will remember. Yeah, when everyone's going, who's Martinelli? I was like, yo, man's been training with Brazil national team since he was 15, you know. Yeah, you ain't doing shit, bruv.
Penalty. I think we've just got a penalty.
Come on.
Like just going to do like a little step over inside the box. It might be on the line. Let me see.
I'm about to see it. It says, have you noticed Arteta hasn't helped players with their injuries?
Oh, he's outside the box. He's outside the box.
No, man, you're right, bruv. You're right. Man said, look, he hasn't helped players with their injuries. Saka, Partey, Odegaard, Tierney. That's because he rushes them back too soon, man. Yeah, I just see it. It did look like it was inside the box, didn't it?
Oh.
But Ampadu taking down Lacazette. Lacazette's actually done all right today, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not been bad at all.
Big up to you. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to Gamer Stream. He says, yes, I remember that.
Today be the day that William actually scores for us.
William scores. Yeah,
because he used to bang in bare free kicks for Chelsea, man. I don't know why. how the hell that dried up. Oh, yeah. What was I thinking? I was asking for too much.
Bruv, like, if you expect nothing, you can never be disappointed in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Come on, 15 minutes and we can end this shit show, man. It's been the most boring 2-0 win ever. Like, seriously. He's never going to score from there anyway. Like, come on, man. What were you thinking, bruv? I don't know what you're sipping on, but like, I don't know.
Just never. Yeah, just never know. I say it's possible.
It was the first man one. Big up to Anthony. Why has he put Nketiah on the bench and Balogun still don't get a look in? Good question, mate. Good question. I genuinely couldn't tell you, mate. I don't know why he begged him to stay, if I'm being honest, because
if he's not gonna play him, because if there's one thing the boy has been very vocal about is getting game time.
Yeah.
You know, so that if that's paramount to whatever new contract is going to sign with the club, and we're not even seeing any signs of him being on the bench or being included into the first team. So, you know,
but he was training with the first team and he got a few Europa League games and scored and assisted and stuff like that. Big up Anthony for the donation. Appreciate that, my guy. But then he got put back in the under-23s, isn't it?
Mm.
Like, I don't get it. Same with Eddie, though, to be fair. Yeah, Eddie was begged to stay, had 4 clubs in for him. We begged him to stay, we played him, and now he don't get a look in. Bruv, he's only just got back in squads. He was back in the under-23s as well. Weren't even training with the first team. This manager makes no sense. And can I just say as well, yeah, everything Mason Greenwood can do, yeah, Martinelli can do better. Yeah, because I know all you Man United fans out there are be giving it, oh, Greenwood scored today, Greenwood this, Greenwood that, yeah. Martinelli bagged as well, yeah. Remember that, innit? Yeah.
Martinelli is a don, man.
Bruv, this is the next Messi and Ronaldo in the making, bruv. Don't worry about that.
He's a real don. I'm just wondering, you know what I mean? Can he achieve that level of success under this manager, man? Like that's
no chance.
You know, to me, it's not really done a lot with these young talents that that we've got right here.
Bruv, he's crushing young talent. Look at Gendouzi, Saliba, Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock.
Yeah, those guys. Like,
who else is there? Reece Nelson.
Promise Maitland-Niles heaven and earth for not going to Wolves, and then soon as the window shut, he just locked him off. Yeah, and then started blaming him about, you know what I mean? He needs to put it in trade. I'm like, hey?
Yeah. Then you add Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe into that, yeah. Like, bruv, that should be our front three, yeah, in 5 years' time. Martinelli, Saka, and Smith Rowe. Yeah. Or three or with a banger up front. If you want to put Martinelli up front, you could go Saka on the right, get a left winger. Yeah, you could put Smith Rowe there if you really want to. Yeah, or you could go and buy Jackie Grealish, bruv, and put Smith Rowe at number 10, Grealish left forward, Martinelli up front. You could put Pepe out on the right if you want to change it up differently instead of Grealish. Yeah, and it just kills talent, bruv. Everyone who's like, look at even Willian. Yeah, Willian was playing himself into a little run of form. Yeah, like getting a couple of assists here, bruv. All of a sudden he benches him. It's like, bruv, you've played this guy for 30 games straight. Yeah, he starts playing all right, and then you bench him. Like, it's mad.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
I don't get it, mate. But do you know what? Yeah, he's either going to fluke the Europa League, or he's getting knocked out on Thursday. Either way, either way, he needs to be sacked, whether he wins it or not. Still, we are winning the game. 10 minutes to go. Make sure you're pumping the likes up. Make sure you follow Ola Black Scorpion 3 on Twitter. Black without a C in it. BLAK.
That's the one. And if any of you follow Combat Show, you like your combat sport, come and see me and Chig on the Combat Show. We do that every Friday at 9:30. Come show us some love. You know what I mean? We're engaged with our audience as well. So yeah, it'll be nice if any of you fuck with Comeback Show, come see us on there, man.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, man said Martinelli would be benched the next game.
I mean, it's not wrong, is it? It's not wrong, based on the evidence of what we have, because you can only go on the evidence that you have at hand, and that's been the thing, you know.
Mate, it's mad. It's
every time a player plays good,
but look at the very start.
The reward is getting benched.
Look at the very start when he took over, right? He took over and Lacazette went 9 or 10 games without a goal, yeah? But he was playing him every week, innit? And we were going, bench him. Then he scored 2 in 2 games. Then he benched him. Yeah? Every time Pepe scores, he gets benched.
Same Pepe, I was just going to say.
This season, the first 3 games, Lacazette scored against Fulham, West Ham, and Liverpool. The next game was Sheffield United at home, benched. Yeah? International break, he don't go on. The next game we had City away, benched, and Willian up front. It's like, you've just scored 3 and 3. Why are you benching him? You know what I mean? It's like, it's insane, bruv. It's actually insane. I don't get it, mate. I don't get it, but he does this all the time. Anytime a player plays good, he benches him. Anytime a young player plays well, benched. I don't get it. Then he overplays players. Then he forces injured players to play. Bruv, he is dog shit, bruv. Big up to Anthony. What are your thoughts on Fabrizio saying no matter how bad things get, the club won't sack Arteta? If we get knocked out on Thursday and we finish 10th, if he don't get sacked, it shows the ambition of the fan base, the club, the owner, and just buckle up. I might just swerve the Arsenal watchalongs next season if he's still manager and just go and do other teams, innit? Real talk. I'm not even joking. I get more views on other teams. But when I do Barcelona and Bayern Munich and PSG and all them ones, bro, if I get 100,000 views, 80,000 views, 70,000, 60,000, bro, there's less than 600 people watching this. If I did the El Clasico, bro, there would have been about 6,000 people watching it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, if he's still manager next season, I might swerve watchalongs for the Arsenal games, isn't it? Martinelli, goat. Man.
You just took Nene is on the pitch.
Martinelli's off.
Nene is off.
Well done, Martinelli. Great game, man. I'm actually going to give him a man in the match as well. I thought he was outstanding, mate. He set the tempo going for you. He looks pissed off he's come off, by the way. He looks proper upset. Big up to you, Anthony, as well.
Hold on, my electric is just tripped. One sec.
A few people in the chat saying Ceballos man in the match. Ceballos has actually done all right tonight. I can't lie. He's actually done all right. Marie could make it better. Listen, again, I said to Kenny on the podcast the other day, I've only seen Pablo Marie have 2 really shit games. Other than that, he's been all right. Man said, you swear we're losing. Bruv, we're 9th in the table. Do you want me to get the party poppers out? Like, come on, this team are relegated. Well, it's been one of the worst games of football I've seen all season. And what, am I supposed to be jumping for joy? I expect us to beat Sheffield United. Like, seriously, you man need to get out more, mate. Go and have a walk around the park or something. Yeah, I was only excited about seeing Martinelli play, mate. Yeah, that's the only reason I watched the game. It's like real talk. Like, seriously, like, these people are crazy. So reactionary, man. It's mad. We're 9th in the table, bruv. Well, I'm supposed to have the party poppers and the bunting now because we're 9th. Yeah. Man said, oh, you'd swear we're losing. Bruv, they're bottom of the table with 14 points. They've scored 17 goals.
I mean, we should be battering these teams, man. These are teams that we should be.
Harry Kane scored more goals than them this season. Yeah, and I'm supposed to be jumping for joy because we're beating them. I expect to beat them. What's the matter with these people? Big up my guy. He said, I've noticed how little you've talked about the actual game. Shows how dead and boring the game is. We're clean through. Laka. Is it in? It's in. It's in. I thought it went wide. That's why I paused. Yeah, I actually thought it went wide. Laka's on our brace, bruv. Come on.
Mad one.
Bruv, I actually thought that went wide, didn't it? I thought their goalkeeper's their goalkeeper's going nuts. Big up Laka, by the way. That was a sick finish.
Good third goal there from Laka. Wicked third goal there from Laka.
Party with the turn. The through ball from Party was lit. It was lit. First touch.
Yeah, the first distant thing is done the first distant thing is done in weeks. Party. You know what I mean?
Eyes, isn't it? Man went to go right. Yeah, the Henri finesse. Yeah, done him with the eyes and whipped it bottom bins. Bosh, what a goal. Great goal, Laka, man. Goal. That was a sick goal, wasn't it? Come on, 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, the one he missed on Thursday, that must still be haunting him, man.
Oh, bruv, how did he miss, bruv? Like, he could go clean through 100 times like that. He'd never miss. He'd never be able to hit the bar ever again.
I don't know how that ball ended up where it did there, man. But,
do you know what? Was you confident it'd score though? Because I wasn't.
No, because when you look at we had that situation with Aubameyang before as well. I think it was a couple games before that where he was clean through and for that. There's no way this brother's scoring, man. And it's the way he was looking around. It's almost like he just kept looking around as he was running. He kept looking around. I think he was looking for support.
Down. That he was looking, and he panicked, innit?
Yeah. So I think there was a million things must have been going on in his mind, and I thought, oh my god.
If that was Martinelli though, that's a goal, isn't it?
Bro, do you remember the goal Martinelli scored against Chelsea?
Everyone, he wouldn't even be looking, bro. He'd be like, no one's near me. Head down, gone, and whip it.
If you remember that goal Martinelli scored against Chelsea, who was celebrating with Martinelli? Soon as Martinelli scored it, Laka was the first one there doing the celebration. And you get your own chance to do the thing, man. How you do that?
To be fair, that was a big boy finish. That was a great pass from Thomas Partey as well, by the way.
Brilliant goal.
Thomas Partey. What a finish, bruv. Yeah, because he proper done the keeper with the eyes, man. The keeper didn't have a clue what day it was, bruv. Done him with the eyes. He whipped it. Yeah. Whippy settings, bruv. Yeah, the ice cream van's turned up, bruv. Mr. Whippy settings. Yeah, man. Well, listen, we're home and dry. 3-0.
Yeah.
Lacquer's coming off. Arteta masterclass at Bramall Lane.
Oh, God.
Babe, can you get me a beer, please? She's blatantly ignoring me. She's hanging today, bro. She's hanging, like literally hanging.
I had one of them. I had one of them evenings yesterday, man. I was on the Jaeger bombs and absolute vodka.
Oh, Jaeger bomb, bro. Boy. Eddie and Ketty is on the pitch, by the way. That don't happen often. That don't happen often, mate. But comfortable routine victory, bruv. Routine. Callum Chambers as well. I'm just watching him.
Oh my God. Pepe just had a chat. Pepe just had a chance. And he's gone to pass it. But it was a wrong choice. I think he should be shooting from there. Especially on his strong foot. Yeah, big up everybody in the chat. Salute to you guys. Big up to you, man. You've shown a lot of love today. Smash the likes. Drive the likes up.
It. I don't know why he's not hit it, bruv. He's kind of tripped over his own feet in the end. Going into stoppage time.
Well, let me not jinx it yet.
Man. But... Who's your man of the match, bro?
I have to look at Laka. I know Martinelli is between them to win it, but I have to look at Laka, considering the game he had on Thursday, and he's been thrown right back in. He's got a couple of goals. That second goal there was brilliant, and that first goal was, Martinelli had a lot to do with that first goal with that back heel as well. So I'll give it to Laka, but Martinelli is a very, very close second.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? The second goal kind of sealed it for Laka, innit? Yeah, Martinelli's energy set the tempo. Yeah, Martinelli's press and work rate, he bagged his goal, but Laka has to be man of the match, man. I agree. I think Laka was man of the match tonight. And big up Callum Chambers at right back as well. I think he's played well tonight. Thomas Partey, Danny Ceballos as well. Thomas Partey's been a bit iffy in this game at times, but that pass was sexy, bruv. Yeah, and Danny Ceballos, I think Danny Ceballos was better than Partey tonight. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, but that pass from Partey, sick. Pepe's got better the longer the game's gone on. Yeah, and comfortable, resounding 3-0. Granit Xhaka at left back hasn't really been troubled.
I mean, we're playing Sheffield United, man. So
I was saying, this is the thing. Everyone's going to be gassed now, bruv. Oh, Arteta, trust the process, bruv. They've got 14 points and scored 17 goals all season. I think Laka's overtaken
the one over this game here, man.
I think Laka's scored more goals than them this season.
That's mad.
Lacazette has scored before tonight. He scored 12 league goals. That's now 14. Yeah, that's Premier League. Europa League is bagged a goal. There's 15. I'm going to go transfer market and see the full stats. Let's have a look. Lacazette's got 15 goals all season. Yeah, 15. So he's 2 behind the whole total. Well, Laka's got 13 league goals. Yeah, he scored 4 goals less than their whole team this season.
That's mad. That's a crazy stat when you look at it. But how do you expect to survive a whole Premier League season with that kind of goal?
You know what the biggest mistake they made was, is letting Dean Henderson go back to Man United after his loan, because that's cost them. Like, he's a good goalkeeper, man.
It's cost them big time, man.
Yeah, but then they didn't go and they signed Ryan Brewster and then benched him, bruv, for fucking McGoldrick. Like, if you're going to do £26 million on a striker, at least go and get Callum Wilson. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Callum Wilson would have bagged for this lot, innit? Yeah, but big up Georgie. Man's come out of hiding, bruv. Are you about to bottle top 4 2 seasons straight?
Yes, Georgie.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, you got Brendan Bottle Job Rogers, bruv. You know what I'm saying? West Ham slapped them, bruv. Although it was a bit nervy towards the end, I can't lie. 3 games straight, West Ham have gone 3-0 up, bruv. Jesse Lingardinho is on it, bruv. Would you take Lingard?
He's having a time of his life right now, man. You know what I mean? Would I take Lingard? Yeah, I would.
I would. Yeah, for me, he walks in our midfield, bro.
You see, this has been the problem with our fan base over the years. We keep turning, you know what I mean, look down our nose at set players in the league, man. You know what I mean? Like, there was a point where we got linked to Johnny Evans, and everybody was, oh, Johnny Evans. I don't want Johnny. Johnny Evans is over the hill and all of that. Look what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll take Lingard.
I'd take Lingard, bro. He'd be our best footballer. Technically, he'd be our best footballer because technically he's fucking quality.
He's technically gifted, isn't it?
He can play left, he can play right, he can play false 9, he can play.
Bro, he always gives us trouble. Look at that goal he scored against. He scored some. He must have a catalogue of goals against us.
I was literally row 6, block 10. Yeah, when that little pussy old started moonwalking in front of me. Bro, I swear, it's only because I didn't want to lose the ticket for the rest of the season. Yeah, but you know what? He's one of them players. If he plays for your team, you'd love him.
Yeah,
he's like Jamie Vardy, innit? He's a proper wind-up merchant. Yeah, but if he plays for the opposition, you can't stand him. He plays for you. You're like, we got Lingard, bruv. So you allow all the stupidness in the dressing room that he does. Like, and all the dancing, like his dance today, I don't know what that was all about, bruv. Like, his goal was sick, but like
that was a mad couple goals.
Thank you. Look at wifey coming with the table service, bruv. It's like it's
looked after there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? One at a time. That's it. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's like I'm at Stringfellas, bruv. Yeah, table service settings. She's got the little bunny ears on and everything. You know what I mean? I'm joking.
Yeah, man. Big up to the missus there, man. Big up to the missus.
Big up to Fergal. He says, do you have any hope for Thursday? I have huge doubts. As you have been saying, Arteta should have been out before he was in. Allegri infamy. Do you know what? The problem with Allegri, and I see this the other day, I see a quote that Fabrizio said, Allegri will only take a Champions League place team. Yeah, so we got no hope. Yeah, unless we throw a stupid amount of money at him. Yeah, and say,
we can't afford.
Have 30 million a season to come, and then he's coming, isn't it? Yeah, we ain't doing that. But
we can't afford it because if our owners pull their fingers out, you know what I mean. But will they?
We've saved that Mesut Ozil money, bruv. Yeah, we've got that Mesut Ozil savings fund. You know what I'm saying? It's like a trust fund, bruv. Yeah, it's now who we go and give it to. You know what I mean? In fact, we gave it to Aubameyang. Yeah, 21 cabbage in the cup, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up Fergal, but Fergal, I am a bit worried, bro, because this team have not lost at home for as long as I can remember, mate, and they're unbeaten in 38 straight games, I think. In fact, should we see if they won tonight? Let's have a look.
Yeah, they're meant to be playing. It's a derby. It's a derby game that they got tonight.
Let's have a look. Oh, why ain't it coming up, man?
Slavia.
Bruv. Yeah, it's fucking. It's got some. Bruv, Slavia Prague are beating Sparta Prague 2-0. In fact, it finished 2-0. Yeah, it finished 2-0. They beat their local rivals at their own ground tonight. At Slavia Prague's ground 2-0. Comfortable victory, bro. That's now 39 unbeaten, bruv.
So they've done the invincible then, really, in their league.
Let's have a look at the table. The table says, Ross, it's a madness, bruv. 26 games, 21 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses, 72 goals. They're averaging nearly 3 a game. Yeah. They've conceded 15 goals, bruv, in 26 games. And the team they just beaten, their rivals, local rivals, are second in the table, and they are 17 points behind them with 2 games in hand.
That's ridiculous.
Piece of piss. And the people that say, it's only a shit league, it's the Czech league, it's this. Yeah, bruv, you still got to win it. Yeah, I'd love to win a league. I don't even care whether it's fucking any league, bruv. Yeah, like I'll bust out FIFA again if I have to and go on career mode, bruv. Yeah, man's doing back-to-back Champions Leagues with Newcastle. You know what I'm saying?
Serious.
It's mad. But no, Ola, man of the match, Laka. Thursday, before we wrap this up. And thank you for coming on as well. I know it was very short.
No, man, big up, man. No, salute, man.
And before I go back to Spain, I'm coming to see you, bruv. Yeah, so make sure when I rock up in the end, bruv. Yeah,
we definitely have to do that, man.
Man,
definitely got to line that up.
Yeah, come on, the pubs will be open by then as well. Yeah,
we'll have 100%
social distance at the bar.
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. We can handle that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I can come and beat you at your house on FIFA in your own yard. You know what I'm saying? Did you remember that?
Yeah, man. You know what? We have to do that again, man. We definitely have to do that again.
That was sick, bro. But before we go, are we going through on Thursday? And if we go through, it's likely that we're going to get Unai Emery. Will we beat Unai Emery if we go through?
Right. On the first question of if we're going through, I think we'll go through. I think, you know, the team we're playing against, they're no mugs. Let's have it right. But there's still a team that we should be beating if we come on, you know, if we come with our best attitude. I don't even mean like just come with the best attitude. If we come with the best attitude, we'll win that game. And you know, progressing and facing Unai Emery, I think he's one of the favorites to win this competition. And people are not even talking about him. You know what I mean? His record in this competition is mad.
I've put 10 quid on Emery to win it. Yeah, like real talk.
This is crazy. It's crazy how they're overlooking it.
Coquelin in midfield, bruv.
This is mad.
Man's got Etienne Capoue. You remember my man from Watford?
From Watford.
Man's got Danny Parejo. He's about 50. He's got Carlos Bacca up front. He's about 40. Yeah, he's got, I think his goalkeeper's about 38. Yeah, he's got, do you remember Juan Foyth, who played for Tottenham, the centre-back?
Oh yeah. Well, he got him as well.
Man's been playing him right back. Yeah, then do you remember Alberto Moreno from Liverpool? Yeah, man's got him as well. Probably his whole team is a team full of reject.
It was gonna bring Moreno to bloody Arsenal from Liverpool. I was like, don't you dare bring that fucker over here.
Bro, his whole team is a team full of reject pensioners, brother. Man's got one foot in the semi, and he's not conceded an away goal, against Zagreb, who knocked Tottenham out, and scored 3 against Tottenham there, Against Dynamo Kiev, he slapped them up 2-0 away from home, and against Salzburg, he slapped them up 2-0 away from home as well. Bro, man's a G in this competition. Remember first season he got us to the final? Yeah, bro, can you imagine? Villarreal is probably the equivalent of fucking MK Dons. Well, no, it's probably maybe a bit bigger than them. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe a Sheffield United. Yeah, or maybe a Sheffield United. Yeah, they're not a massive football club in Spain, bruv. Yeah, if he gets them to the final and fucking wins it, and he didn't win it with us, but he's won it 4 times, but one's with Villarreal. Yeah, bruv, I swear there's going to be a lot of people at Arsenal in the hierarchy that need questioning.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those. I personally, I hope we don't get him. I'd rather the other team. But look, I don't know if we get past Emery, man. I'm just trying to get past Slavia Prague for Thursday night. Let's see what we do there, and hopefully, you know, we're able to progress into the final if we get the job done. But it's a difficult task, regardless of how you look at it. You're playing good teams from here on. From here on out, you know, you can't be in a semi of a competition like that and not play good teams. So eventually. I hope we don't come unstuck with one of these teams, but Arteta definitely needs to get his act together, man.
No, 100%. Listen, Ola, love, man. Always appreciate you coming on.
Thank you very much. Thanks for bringing me on. Salute to you lot. You showed me mad love in the chat tonight. Thank you very much, man. Salute, man.
Yeah, always, man.
And,
Black man. Free on Twitter. Same on Insta, innit?
Same on Insta, yeah.
Yeah, Black without a C, so it's BLAK Scorpion 3. Make sure you go and follow him on Insta and Twitter. Always love you, bruv. Big up to everybody in the chat. The fan cams are coming out in the next, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we're out of it, man. Comfortable 3-0 victory tonight. And we go marching on Thursday. Laters.